That's really what it's about. If you
but Bryce, it's either between. I can see either between him or even Tyler Warren out of Penn State because they do need another weapon to go along in that offense and whatnot to help out with Breece Hall, and then you got Garrett at that wide receiver position. I really see if they add an offensive weapon, that would also make sense.
I mean, yeah, but it's just one of those things where they do. It's just like, are you addressing what really needs to be addressed? Would be the big thing. Of course, you could always get better. You know, that you never could be bad about getting better at a spot. But
I knew it.
Membu.
Wow. So they took the kid out of Boston College.
No, Membu, the kid out of Missouri.
No, my fault. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about my man.
Is it the first surprise?
Not really surprised.
I knew they were going here. I knew it.
I like that. I like it.
That's a good pick.
Ill-advised pick.
So who's gonna be? So here's the question. So who's going to be the current? Well, they got Justin Fields there. So do you think that Fields actually takes off in New York with this team, or what?
It depends on if they can build around him.
Yeah.
If they can build around him, yeah, he could do it.
I mean, he got
a good running talent,
and he's going to be running too. So I mean, I think they're going to be a run first team. Another reason why you go and get somebody like this. And then plus he's a pretty quick offensive lineman and athletic.
You got to think they drafted Mekhi Becton and he was a bust when he was there, so they had to retool that line. The kid they got out of USC a couple of years ago, he's been injury prone, so they needed an offensive line.
So
I think the dog goes tackle. Then these next two picks.
Man,
maybe
I can't with a dog go right here.
Yeah, Jalen Walker going to Carolina.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Don't be surprised if it's back-to-back dogs.
Jalen Walker, please don't say that, bro.
It might be, but don't bring it up. Don't speak that.
Jalen Walker, just don't let one of them go to New Orleans, bro.
But trust me, somebody gonna trade if it's $2 back to back here.
I know you're trying to
somebody's gonna trade up to Chicago and try to get Mike Green.
I don't want to say Chris. Right. I don't want it to happen now, K-Dub. Let me knock on a little wood. You know what I'm saying?
I'm knocking on this wood. Look, I'm knocking on this wooden tray over here, man. Look, you sitting here putting that bad juju out here, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. If we take ourselves out of our Falcon fandom, wouldn't you do it?
He probably go.
I got a question for you. Do you want me to tell you a lie, or do you want me to tell you the truth?
I want you to tell me the truth.
I hate your ass. Yes, I would. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. Yes, I would.
We gotta be prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get ready. We already ready.
I'm gonna say this. Whoever we get, it's all about this logo business. You might not like the pick, but the thing you have to understand, and I said this in the bumper to bumper the other day. Don't boo these kids, man. They work their ass off to get to this level. And if you understood the sacrifices they make, let's keep this a buck, man. You would not boo them if you knew the struggles they went through to get to this level to even be drafted. So you can be pissed off about the pick, you can voice your opinion, but don't trash the kid. This is something they've worked their whole life for. Real talk. Because it was, and I'm gonna say it was messed up how they did Penix last year in the dome. I mean, in the Benz. It was messed up. They all booed him. But the funny part about it is they was all begging for him at the Cousins.
I was ecstatic for Penix. Don't worry about whatever.
Be honest with you.
You got your number one fan right at your pom pom right here.
You might have to be his number. You might be his number 3 fan because you got to deal with his mama and you got to deal with his woman.
At least I had a conversation with the mama. I ain't met the wife. I mean the girlfriend yet.
What's up, Boom?
Hey, I promise you, I ain't gonna boo nobody that we draft. But if they draft Shamar Stewart, a guy who only had 4.5 career sacks, Man, I'm slapping somebody downtown at the Benz, man.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Hey,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm be honest with you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for our guy, DeBoom Sports. He's already incriminated himself just now. So let's go ahead and get this GoFundMe started.
Get that bail money up. Don't get that bail money.
Hey man, we gotta get that bail money, dog.
I didn't see hot about that one, man.
Hey, Boom, listen. Johnny Cochran is 6 feet under. We can't get him out for you. We can't revive him.
I know
for
we
you.
can't.
I don't know what lawyer you're gonna get for your troubles right now.
Guess what? The glove that you fit,
You gotta get the young
wear,
thug
it will
boy.
fit. And they want it
Hey, while you playing, look, you might as well go ahead and get Don King's lawyer or get Donald Trump's lawyer because they keep their asses out of jail.
Whoever
so you
they
might be all right.
Hey.
They said, no, I don't want to be no Carolina Panther. No, I don't want to be no Panther.
The Panthers do what the Panthers do. I know. Well, you know what? Truthfully, let's be real. I'm gonna take the goggles off for a second. They literally gave Bryce a weapon. They gave Bryce Young a weapon because Thielman's getting old. He still can play, but you got to have a replacement for him. So that makes sense.
What if they go tight end?
That would be a curveball.
New Orleans, if New Orleans drafts Shador, this is gonna be hilarious.
Are we ready to face Shador Sanders twice a year?
I'm still thinking Jackson Dart.
They need a quarterback. Hey, Bryce, they need a quarterback right now.
And I ain't gonna lie to you.
That might shock us. They might think Jackson Dart.
If they draft Shador Sanders, I want to put his behind on the ground every single.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart too, man.
Hey, I need somebody to go ahead and high step down the sideline when they pick him off. Do like his daddy used to do.
Every single time. Every single time. I don't care if I get tackled. I'm still getting up and I'm doing the high step.
I'm gonna help, Boom.
Hey, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that prime shuffle. You know how it go. Every time she do it, throw that pill, we gonna pick him off.
Wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
Wow! I'm behind. Who took a dog?
Yeah, Bryce need weapons. I understand it. Bryce need weapons.
Yeah, they took a receiver.
Popular name.
They took a receiver.
Wait until later. But
Ooh, that's weird.
Well, technically it's not because I just said it. Bryce Young needed weapons. I called him.
Yep. And he's technically considered the best receiver in his class to a lot of people.
You talk about the kid.
But here's the crazy part about it, though.
He's gonna be a problem for going up against him.
That's why I said he's one of the most dangerous, and this is what people don't realize. He's one of the most dangerous players out there.
Talk about the kid that don't watch film.
Oh yeah, we got the.
Hey Pharaoh, so you got to understand is that wide receiver at Arizona is now going to be a problem for us. He pretty much is very similar when it comes to Drake. He plays like Drake London.
He does.
So he got Drake London.
I brought this up to Smitty. I brought this up to Chris. And brought this up to Ryan. Hey, that guy in the open field, man, he got that long stride. And I can see AJ Terrell right now on skates.
Yeah.
AJ Terrell probably look. He's gonna be sweating bullets at night.
He's gonna be just like that. Back right now.
It's time to go get Azar.
Jalen Walker to the New Orleans Saints.
It's time to go get
do this change up the Falcon draft just a little bit?
No.
They already one.
Nope.
Not first round. I'm talking about second round and on. Second round and on.
Second round.
They already announced he's going to the Saints.
But
did they already announce he's going to the Saints?
It get
Bro,
I think it's going to take
the Saints.
I think this force 11 to get Trey Amos in the second round.
Facts.
Trey Amos.
Hey, I love that pick. I would love that pick.
Yeah, hey, they might have to move up to get him, but I think that's what it's going to require, though.
That's the first wide receiver taken off the board.
That boy Ted Nash, though.
Gary Porter, a big cornerback. You can look at him in the second round.
What's the chances of
Iowa State?
Yeah, Iowa State.
Almost 6'0" and
I think that guy was 6'3". Porter.
They going quarterback.
6'3". Yeah.
I think they could too. I mean, they could go Walker here too, though.
Yeah, it's 6.
I see they going Shador, man. Go ahead and pull the trigger on Shador and move on.
I think they going Shador right here too, man.
I say Jackson Dart. I'm sticking with Jackson Dart right here.
He would rather face Jackson Dart.
You know what?
No. They just been talking about the last 2 weeks how they heavy on him.
I'd rather go Jackson Dart than Shador.
I mean, I will too because we got to face him twice.
Hey, Uncle Lou,
a year.
Uncle Lou, man, I agree with you, but I gotta disagree. I said I'm going Shador Sanders, man. What Shador did with hardly no protection in
wait a minute.
football and in D1 and in Power 4. I gotta go Shador if I'm gonna take a quarterback.
Hey, who let Boosie up in here, man? This supposed to be a Falcon draft. Who let a Saint up in here? Hey, shout out to Boosie, man. We see you out there, man.
Boosie, bro.
You be at all the Hawks games. I'm telling you.
Hey man, tell your cousin Shaw, better known as Louis G or whatnot. I said, what's up? My right knee is a little bit better after that joker took me out in high school. Don't think I forgot. Shout out to that boy Shaw, man.
All right, Saints pick is in.
That's my guy. That's my guy. His cousin played against me in high school. He good people though.
Oh,
I think the Saints going either Shador or Walker right here.
What? Okay,
I keep forgetting. Look, Bootsy love the Hawks, but he is a Saints fan to the core.
Oh yeah,
they might have just took Shador.
Yeah, I think they took Shador.
Ain't no Mike.
Hey, look, I called. I told you. Hey, look, he finna put.
We all said this
here. Nice.
I mean,
it might be Shador.
What a rip. But why am I not afraid of that? Tell me why I'm not afraid of
this.
I say this.
There we go.
Hey, the probability of us getting Walker, Williams, or Green just jumped up to 70%. So I'll put that out there.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, no, the Giants, the 49ers coming up.
I'm gonna say it like this, and I don't care. I'm gonna say it like this, and I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Hey, Shador, we was pulling for you while you was in college to do well, but hey, you a Saint now, so the hell with you, bro.
Hey, the goal is
to hell with you, bro. You a Saint now.
I ain't gonna lie, if he a Saint, I ain't, it is.
Ain't no love here no more. You a Saint, bro.
Hey, yeah, bro. If he a Saint, you the whole Shador.
It don't matter. It don't even matter. But it's gonna
be
prime time TV every time, man.
If he a Saint,
I'll take prime time TV whooping on them jokers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If he a Saint, now screw the whole Shador family and the University of Colorado.
Ooh, hey K-Dub. I got one for you. Take a look at the chat.
There you go.
Trent, leave that good dope alone. Leave that good dope alone. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You better go watch the tape. You better go watch the tape.
Hey, they didn't take none of them.
Man, my boy off the board, man. I'm not surprised they offensive line trash. That's not a surprise at all.
Guys, I'm so happy.
Hey,
we've been talking about taking
hey.
Mike Green and all this stuff like that. I'm happy Kelvin Banks Jr. is gone.
Woo! Still about to trade.
Nah, they got Kelvin.
So they did take Kelvin Banks.
They took Kelvin Banks instead.
Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
So Boosie
Boo went line.
Steelers finna move up.
He went line. He was dead on.
Well, I guess Pittsburgh might get him. So good. Hey, good luck, Shador. If you was a Saint,
Bro, he was ready.
What?
I just hate that.
If he was the Saint, it would have been like he was in Colorado again.
Boom. Now you know what would be a scary situation. Now everybody's saying that they want
you trolling, Trent.
But they want your boy Brock Purdy to get his bag or whatnot. He turned that money down. Don't think John Lynch won't pull the trigger on Shador.
Heck yeah, he would. That's why I think he may go there.
I think he will. Hey, he may be going to San Francisco.
I see him going to Pittsburgh
or Dallas.
Now I see Pittsburgh.
Dak Prescott just got all that money. I don't think they can pick him up.
I hate if he's gonna drop.
Don't matter.
He's gonna drop now.
You saying it don't matter, but think about
Jerry Jones we talking about.
Unless Indy go quarterback again.
Well,
that means
Jerry Jones desperate right.
So we've already seen three
Jerry Jones desperate right now
in the top 10.
What that tell you?
You gotta get that protection right, my.
So here's the thing that Chicago could do, because Chicago has literally revamped everything on their team already.
O-line.
They could either go O-line or they could possibly go edge rusher.
Do you think y'all think Chicago go Connolly from Oregon?
I think they go edge rusher or they go linebacker. I really believe that.
They can get the interior line.
I think they go linebacker, Ryan. I'm with you on that. Just because you remember they made a lot of moves in the offseason. They helped their line. They helped both sides of the line. You think about it. So they could go linebacker.
What did they go Ty Warren right here? They need another offensive weapon for Williams.
But here's the thing, Smitty, but they also need linebackers because of all the moves that they've made. Think about it.
Yeah.
And you got a whole new team.
Georgia player right here. They might go Georgia player right here.
I got my buddy Colleen Wolf. That's my buddy right there.
I think they're gonna put Taylor Walker right.
Yeah, because remember they took Roquan. So they got some history taking Georgia player.
You know we won't.
But if I'm the Bears, I would go O-line.
I feel you, Pharaoh.
At this point, I agree with you on that because you got to protect Caleb Williams. That's your franchise quarterback at this point.
Yeah.
I think what they have,
I see them protecting Caleb. I can see a tight end too, though. I can see a tight end.
Hey,
look at the interior offensive
line. Look. Will saying we win the division right now. Let's see if he's gonna say that when we get this pick at 15. You already know how Will is. He handing out pink slips and firing folks.
He ready to fire everybody.
Hey, William, y'all can't even win the division when we give it to you.
Oh no, Will is in our division, bro. He's a Falcon.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's a Falcon fan.
We said Will gonna crash out if we make a bad pick.
That's William. You know pink slip.
My bad, William.
Chat, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
I see tight end or Georgia player. Which one?
I'm going.
To be honest with you, they really need.
Or they might take a Jahai Campbell.
But
but
it could be a.
A lot of mocks got Jahai Campbell going late.
Oh wow! I mean, if they go all they could go offensive line, or they could go somewhere on the offense. I like tight end or maybe a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that last comment. The Bears may go Walter Nolan.
That might you add that on that defense that's already solid. That's gonna be a problem with that.
They got Montez Sweat already, so
that's a nice pick with Montez Sweat.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
They still did add Grady, who's gonna be a good veteran presence for those guys. So
this finna be the Chicago finna have one of the nastiest D lines in the league.
And then on top of that, they got an OP that can actually.
The dude got on cheese suit.
We'll get Caleb Williams.
Bro, the things that they be wearing out there.
I'm going offensive line, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go offensive player.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just got
RIP to Steve McMichael, man. They Mongo.
Rest in peace, Big Mongo McMichael.
Yeah, man.
Offensive or tight end, but I'm feeling tight end for some reason.
William need targets, man.
He need, and tight end is a quarterback's best friend. Always has been.
Yeah, and Warren, he an ultimate weapon. He done play every position on the field.
All right, okay.
Let's see where we going.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this here: the monsters of the Midway might get waking up again pretty soon with what they got there now.
I know, family. I know.
And they got a coach that's comfortable and ready to go.
He can offensive genius. So Caleb Williams might be all right.
Yeah.
Yep, he got drafted.
You know what I'm saying? He got a head coach that got it right.
The greatest running back of all time. Say what you want. I take Sweetness over anybody, any day. Jackson State alum, greatest running back of all time. Tighten up.
Hey man, Walter was different.
The GOAT.
For sure. Walter was definitely different.
That man had one of the most iconic freaking nicknames in the NFL. Wheatley.
13 years and you only missed one game because
Yo!
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a tight end. Yeah,
they took Tyler Warren.
I said tight end. I've been saying.
Hey, Doug, you called that one.
Yeah, but him and Loveland, they neck and neck, man.
That offense with him.
I just didn't know what tight end. I just think it's a lot of. I couldn't say what tight end they were gonna get, but I felt tight end.
Right, bro. Hey, I said offensive weapon.
Wow, you on that? Wait a minute. You on that good powder if you think that. 13 years you missed one game, and he retired the all-time leading rusher. Stop it.
Barry a little better.
Stop it. I love Barry Sanders, but no, you can't say that because Walter did it by himself before they won that Super Bowl. Walter was that one-man army. Barry actually had one of the Blades guys there. Just saying.
Herman Moore.
Hey, by the way, everybody, all Falcon fans that want to draft a tight end, I know they punching the air right now.
I'm crying.
I'm cool.
They punching the air right now.
Hey, look, man. Y'all got y'all generational tight end, man.
I'm cool.
Listen to our fans. We ain't drafting no more tight ends no time soon.
No, I'm talking about.
We still trying to figure out the one we drafted at number 4.
I'm trying to tell you, highest tight end everything.
He probably be the only tight end taking at number 4.
That high ever, right?
Ever.
Hey, unless you play tight end. I think you're right.
The only player that might have been worthy that number 4, Brock Bowers.
Kyle Pitts made every team skeptical about ever dropping a tight end.
Why he didn't go 4 or 5 because of Kyle Pitts.
He was hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Brock Bowers was working for him, but he didn't go to 4.
Hey, let's be real though. We were desperate when they drafted Kyle Pitts. We lost Ridley and Julio, so we were desperate.
Yeah, we were very desperate. This draft is very much shaping up in the favor of the Falcons right now.
AK Dub.
You got to see what the next couple teams need.
The 49ers are either going to take an edge, a D tackle, or a corner.
Yeah,
they going Jalen Walker.
I mean, a center.
I feel like
I can see Will Johnson right here because that's secondary. I can see Will Johnson. That secondary beat up. They lost 2 key players.
Bro, you think about it. They line is not like that either. What's going on, Miss B?
Miss B, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up, Miss B?
You think about it, that line need help too, though.
That's the reason I said I can see them taking either an edge, because remember Leonard Floyd just came to us,
right? So they need.
I could also see them taking an offensive tackle. It's gonna be in the trenches that they take, or center.
Hey, the reason I know that guy gonna be a legit tight end. Anytime you see a Caucasian family, no disrespect to my Caucasian family, with deer heads on the wall, hey, that's gonna be a physical guy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel I feel you going with that, Boom. For sure.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Jalen Walker was the Butkus Award winner this year. He definitely is good.
Yeah. And honestly, the Falcons, he definitely a player that the Falcons can look in. We getting closer. Go see what it looks like.
I mean, the draft is shaping up nicely for the Falcons front office. I mean, one of the players on this Highland draft board will fall in their lap. And we didn't have to move back, move down, do all this crazy crap we was talking about. It'll work out.
I got a question. If Jalen's not picked by the 12th pick, do you think we get a correct and move up?
Yeah.
No.
You got to.
I think you sit where you at. See what happens. Because I mean, Jalen may be high on their board, but they may have somebody right behind Jalen that's high on their board also with it.
Jalen and Michael Parsons would be a nightmare in Dallas.
Oh God!
But we know Dallas gonna be stupid at the end of the day.
Hey, while we waiting on this pick, y'all think Uncle Shay gonna get canceled, man?
No.
Dallas gonna go.
He already stepped away from ESPN.
Yeah, he stepped back from ESPN.
Man, they doing Lakers.
He need to stay away from technology.
Yeah, I think he need to do that.
No, he need to go talk to his brother. His older brother need to go talk to him.
He told me to stay away from technology.
Sterling need to go talk to him, man. Keep your
they trying to bamboozle the
like,
Lakers.
What you want me to say to that motherfucker? I've been trying to talk to him my whole life.
Yeah, man, you never heard him, brother, any type of bad.
Sterling gonna stay out of this one.
Right.
Michael Williams is
Sterling, like I
49ers just took Michael Williams at 11. As I said before, he was going to be a cornerstone piece, and everybody said I was crazy for that.
Boy, that's a good pick.
I said,
I
said it was going to be Edge.
I ain't gonna lie. Whoever TV that is, I need you to rewind a little bit. Your stuff.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, the 49 did lose an award at Travarius Ward.
No, they posted that on X.
Oh,
no, okay. I'm saying somebody asked in the chat. You know, was awards.
Yeah, they posted that on X. You got
No, well, good. That's why I try to stay away from all that. I don't be, because it kind of defeats the purpose of what we doing.
Facts.
Oh,
Michael Williams, 49.
Ooh. I mean, but
I'm about to take off. My son
that line need
help.
All right, boom. Appreciate you.
All right. Let's know what he's doing.
Yeah, that line need help. They just lost.
He get rid of an older dog for a younger dog. That's basically what he did.
That's what they did. That's exactly what happened.
And the thing was, it wasn't like Leonard Floyd wasn't producing or whatnot. He's got somebody that's on one. We got one gun auto and garage in the house, aka our boy Turbo run it back. What's good, Sean?
Dude.
What it is? What's up, Turbo?
But Shadur is falling though. But I wonder if Shadur is falling because Dion is behind the scenes saying no.
Nah, he falling because the media done painted a bad picture the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
that's why
saying the meetings ain't going well.
But I seen the fall coming. I said it's gonna be either New Orleans or Pittsburgh. But if you go play at Pittsburgh, then I get worried. Then I'm getting really worried. You go play at Pittsburgh.
Miami can take it.
It is what it is. So right now, it looked like we might either be going Green or Jalen Walker or the kid out of Boston College if we go edge.
Donovan is Araku, baby.
Hey, what do you think Jalen Milroe going?
Hey, don't sleep on Jahad Campbell too. He's still out there.
They say he falling for the medical.
I got him going. I like him.
No, Jalen Walker's from North Carolina. Kool-Aid. He played at Georgia. He's from North Carolina.
Hey, where do you think Jalen Milroe gonna land up?
They saying what up the too.
Depends on where the quarterback falls in the first round.
Go top of the second round.
Hey, Walker's already being taken. I'm saying Walker's gonna probably end up going before we even get to him, because you still got Dallas, Miami, and Indianapolis.
Oh gosh, if Dallas take Jalen Walker right here,
I'll be quick.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Somebody said they're gonna go. I think.
Yeah, that's why I said.
And mess around and give Parsons stay because he got a running mate too.
I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Right
before we pick the guy, I won't always go right before we pick.
Well, let's see.
Man, they took Michael Williams just so he wouldn't be a Falcon. You know Shanahan, I don't trust him.
You got a bona fide dog. I tell you that.
But I'm telling you,
and y'all do realize Michael is one of them good old country boys from Rome, Georgia.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah, the Falcons probably tried to trade up, but the asking price probably got higher. So they probably tried to trade up to get him.
Man, Atlanta didn't.
I don't think they tried to trade up. I think they sit right there where they
I do not think they tried to trade up.
Atlanta is not gonna trade up for that.
Yeah, but it got them Mike Green and
if Jalen go, then we going Green. I'm telling you, then we put the trigger on Green.
And there's Kelvin Banks getting whooped by Michael.
Yeah, that dude, that dude is a Swiss Army knife.
I think 49ers and Saints play this year.
So I know I'm a little fast or whatever. So,
Fred Warren.
Yeah, Fred Warner.
The Dallas Cowboys took Alabama right guard Tyler Booker at 12.
That's not a surprise. They lost a lot.
That's
Hey,
not.
look,
Yeah,
what we say?
Zach
What we
Martin
say,
just
boy? What
retired.
we say,
Didn't he?
Chris?
Who was there?
That's it.
One of them just retired, didn't he?
Hey,
Yep.
Dre, Dallas isn't taking Walker. They just took a right guard. I'm literally looking at it right now
they
on
had to. They
X.
had to retool that offensive line.
Hey, look, what we say, Chris?
Oh, y'all
Sit,
stay
hey,
off
stand pat.
I'm not staying off X at this
Y'all
point.
stay off
No, I am not staying off X. I literally just called. I literally said they was gonna probably go.
Yeah,
O-line.
Miami. I think Stark's going here because they need help in that secondary,
Yeah,
man.
Miami's
That's
gonna grab Starks. We already
Stark
know.
going to Miami, man.
Yeah,
Stark
I
going
can
to
see
the
Stark
Dolphins.
there.
I seen about 6 mock drafts with Stark going to Miami.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: if we get who I think we gonna get, I might just turn the screen off and run outside and just holler for 1 second. I'm gonna lose all my decorum if that happens. But if it doesn't, I'm still gonna be happy with whatever we get.
We talking about Jalen Walker, right?
The whole kitty of a
No, I'm talking about we gonna get Mike Green. Watch, we gonna get old Mike Green.
Yeah, and I know how you feel about Mike.
Let me warm the old tablet.
Hey,
up,
you know I was being facetious when I said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hey, even if he does come here, I'm not even gonna be mad because the kid is a good player. I can't even sit there and knock that. Dude is nasty.
Jerry loved them offensive linemen, boy.
He had to do that. That was
that would tell me that organization has moved on from not taking guys with their risque backgrounds. That's why I kind of like what we took.
They might shock us tonight.
No, Dallas had to get that pick because after all
that big boy moving, ain't he?
No, Tyler can move.
No, here's my thing. I think Mike Green is a good player, but I think he's gonna need to be polished a little bit more. But I think later in his career, he's gonna be a problem.
Nah, man, don't ever get that, man. That's disrespectful as hell. Big Beasley.
Yeah, he moved. State.
That big boy moving.
Boy, you can move.
Hey man, that man just get good money.
Hey, I bet Tyler dancing and everything. Stop playing.
Oh, he already done got an advancement with money. He got money in his pocket right now.
Oh, yeah, the money there.
Yeah, these boys got them NIL boys, man. These them NIL boys. Them boys got change before they get to the league.
Cowboys fans are in shambles right now. They are pissed.
Wait, I wouldn't be pissed. I actually like the pick.
But think about it. In the last 5 years, they've lost Fredrickson. They've lost Zach Martin.
Malachi right here.
Yeah, Tyron Smith just retired. They offensive line been decimated the last 5 years.
You had 3 Hall of Famers retired.
Right here.
What's the chances of them going Will Johnson because of Jalen Ramsey?
I can see that.
I didn't think about that.
Hey, man, I ain't even think about that. Now you got me thinking about it.
Hey, Chris, I wish I had that get your thing right here because I kick you square in the butt for saying that.
Damn, what's up?
Say they go start.
I ain't thinking that.
They go Starks. I think they go Starks or whatever in this one.
I mean, it's
me and the story thing.
Yeah, I like Starks.
I just think about Jalen Ramsey, and I'm like, well, Will Johnson, Ricky
Spam.
Deal.
If I ain't so many kids, I just see too many drafts him getting something like in love with him.
Right.
320.
Okay, I see you, Dre. That's definitely another one. Jade Barron.
Okay.
Oh, Jade Barron.
Okay, I like me some Barron now. I do like Barron. I like that guy.
My sleeper going to the Dolphins.
That's a Swiss Army knife. That dude can play corner, slot, safety, anything you need him to. And he ain't scared to tell.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
He a little small, but that kid got heart, man.
Thanks.
Play big.
Million-watt smile coming to the Metroplex. So there's the Fires. Oh, and then don't forget Jack's the only guy.
Yeah, Dre, I agree. He might slide a little bit because of the medicals. But whoever get Johnson, trust me, they getting an all-pro player.
Oh yeah, they getting a football player. Don't get it twisted. They are getting a football player.
Saw from Alabama, from Jalen Miller, with him clearing the way.
What a Pittsburgh get Jalen Milroe?
Woo! Hey, look, if I get Milroe, I'm coming out with a package with something nice. He gonna have a package.
What your bet?
Get it and go.
What if they get Jalen?
Get it
What
and
if
go.
they get Jalen Milroe?
Hey, we got a super chat in the building. Hold up. Hey, we got a super chat from Shaka Zulu.
Shaka, what's up, my guy?
What's up,
my boy Shaka, man. Big supporter. Big supporter since day one, man. Big supporter, man. What's good, man? Appreciate the super chat.
Well. Your incident you had went through. I hope you know what I'm saying. Hope you're doing well. Your health. A1.
Facts.
A1.
Because you know what? You know why I say that? They offensive coordinator. You don't think Arthur Smith might like Jalen Milroe a little bit better than Shedeur?
Right. I mean, I got what you're saying, but I just see Milroe as a guy with a second. He just at the draft because they invited him, man. I see him going up with a second unless somebody trade back into the first round and come get him.
Right. Or Indianapolis might be like, you know what? Bring him on in.
Dolphins pick is in.
Hey, your boy over here.
Ty Warren not falling past the coach.
Your boy over here flagging. He didn't want nothing to do with Michael Williams or whatever.
Who that?
Who?
Another group that you deal with. He was saying. Yeah, he's sitting there saying, man, like he was heartbroken over there. That man wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah. So who did Miami get?
Fresh every day.
I'm kind of slow.
Then their pick is in, but
Georgia. So hey, fellas. So here's the thing: Georgia can set the record this weekend for most ever players drafted off of one team. 2017, Alabama had 47. Miami of 2001 had 38 players. UGA is sitting at 36 players already drafted from the 2021, and 15 more are eligible for this weekend. So it might be a record that might get broken.
Yeah, 5-year span. Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh?
That's
so that's for the dog fans out there.
Yeah, that Kirby Smart.
I believe Milroe might go to the Giants. I know that sounds crazy. No, you saying that? No, think about it. If you get him, you can sit him in the room with two veterans, huh?
I can see that happening. Just think about it. You own something right now.
Because hear me out on this one. I want y'all to really listen to this. Pharaoh, I'm not saying that he starts. What I'm saying is he can be developed. Right. That's what I'm saying. And with him being developed or whatnot, you put him in a position or whatnot to sit behind Russell Wilson, who's won a championship, and then you also have Jameis Winston, who's a locker room fixture. So he can learn from both of those guys and actually be something nice.
That make a whole lot of thinking. They can pull that off
because they got to pick at the top of the second round. So I can see that happening, and like a draft stash player, and the next 2 years, then you have to be able to rank.
They already got the wide receiver there. The wide receiver there is true. You add that with a Milroe in a couple of years, it might be a problem.
Agreed.
Let's see what they gonna do. What y'all gonna do?
You think Malachi Stark?
Malachi Mox, man.
I mean, my thing is, I still believe that they could go.
Will Johnson.
Yeah, I think they can go Will Johnson. I think they can go Will Johnson. I think they could go crazy, but they could go Shedeur if they don't believe in Tua.
They paid him too much money.
Hey, don't say that, Chris. I want to send Kirk Cousins to Miami.
Oh my bad. So in that case, they could go defensive line. I don't know who, but they could go defensive line.
Yeah, they need everything. So it's everything at this point.
Yeah, they really do. But they need somebody to get after the quarterback. They ain't have a lot of pressures like that.
They got Bradley Chubb there, don't they?
Dolphins took Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle.
That's not a surprise. That's
not a surprise. Okay, good job. Okay,
quarterback.
But and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I would have loved Kenneth Grant in Atlanta. Come out of space either.
Hey, he went a whole lot higher.
Hey, guess what? Tyler Warren
to the you better not take.
Hey,
Tyler Warren
to the coach, y'all.
Tyler Warren
That's already happened.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Come on,
Tyler
man.
Warren's going to the Colts.
That was
I mean,
a
I
given.
can see that.
Don't let
That was
this
a
up,
given.
dirty. Don't let it up, dirty. But do not let this up. You got one assignment.
All right, we got a lot of options, y'all. We got a lot of options.
Well, we taking Green. We taking Green. We taking Walker. Who we taking?
Bro,
Walker.
Don't lie.
You got one
You
assignment.
got, bro.
You want.
The Falcons got about 4 or 5. All I'm gonna tell you is this: here, if you don't get Jalen Walker, if you get Walter Nolan, I'm gonna shout for that one too, because that right there is nasty.
Oh, hey boy, that's a space move.
Listen, I want.
Only thing I don't like about
the Falcons have traded back.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm starting to think Will Johnson again.
Listen to your boy A1 and trade back and get more.
Wait a minute. No, they said wait a minute. They said so.
Well, where you finding this at? You on Twitter, man?
I'm going through NFL analysts, baby. NFL analysts.
Yeah, they got the inside scoop.
What happened?
Trade back. Oh,
They
why
say
it took so long for them to trade back.
They say it's a very strong possibility at this point
that they trade back.
Yeah, because they wanted Michael Williams. I'm telling you, when they made that last push, just like they did with Penix last year. Oh yeah,
Take your guy, man.
It's a lot of options though, fam. It's a lot of options.
If we can get a third or fourth round pick.
I'm nervous as a hooker at a pimp convention in Mississippi right about now.
I'm feeling some type of way right now.
That's a hell of an analogy right there, fam.
Hey man, listen, I'm nervous as a hooker. I'm serious. I'm nervous as a hooker in a room full of pimps at a Mississippi pimp convention. I'm telling you.
Boy, how you pull that off?
Jalen
Walker, dog. It's just what it is.
I mean, I guess if you don't take Jalen Walker, you gotta be trading back, right? Or
yeah,
Mike
if
Green.
you don't say Jalen Walker, that means Mike Green gonna probably be there.
They wanted Michael Walker. They wanted Michael Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Great Beard. They made that Penix move the last 2 weeks. So they pushed hard on Michael Williams. And like I said, they probably tried to trade up to go get him. But no, the price went up.
If we can get 2 more additional picks, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we can get a third round pick. Yeah, I love that. Second or
All right, Kirby.
That's why we can trade. That's why we can.
All right, Terry. All right, Terry. You can't mess this up. We on the clock now, baby.
All right, come on, man.
I'm just saying he's there for the taking. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Wait a minute, we traded back or we traded up?
Right now. No, we in our regular pick. 15.
Yeah, 15.
Tyler Warren was taken, so we're at our regular pick.
Okay.
I like Tyler Warren. I think that would be tight end to me. Like Tyler Warren nasty.
Yeah, if they trade back and Mike Green and Jalen Walker get picked, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
You said what happened?
I said if they trade back and miss out on one of those guys, both of those guys, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, don't get me wrong.
I'm not.
Chris Boyle.
That was the best tight end in this draft right there.
The best tight end in this draft is your boy out of
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, yeah.
Tackle P.
I'm just saying too. I like this. I just really do.
Hey, Kool-Aid drinker, my heart rate up too. I got my blood pressure right over there on the table. Right
yeah, man.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, fam. It's so many different ways we can go, bro. We can go corner.
Is your heart rate up right about now?
Yeah, my blood pressure is right there.
We could go Mike Green. We could go Will Johnson here. We could go
Jalen
Walker here.
I think it's Jalen Walker a bust, man.
Starks here, even though I think we already have Justin Bates.
They already done told him to check.
Oh, that's why I can't.
That's why
I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just like again, it kind of defeats the purpose. That's all.
Lord.
I ain't talking about glory.
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 Wade in the water.
Here we go.
Wait in the water, children.
Do something.
Yes, I'm singing a spiritual.
Do something for me.
All right. The good
Oh.
Lord understands I done paid my tithes and drank the communion, and I ain't been
We
playing
officially
around.
on the clock, baby.
Dirty Bird officially on the.
That boy Kenneth Grant went so high.
You ain't lying.
I wasn't surprised though.
I mean,
Him
I'm
and
not
Mason
surprised,
Graham,
man.
man.
It's just, you know.
Him and Mason Graham, they built each
The
other.
trail has all that will you get the guys that you want to get. You know, the trail has to have some little twists and turns for you to get the guys that you would like.
Right.
So I'm just happy to go the way they. I'm happy for my kill, and I just pray he goes do the right thing here.
You gotta take.
Bring it home.
Falcons are about right now. Falcons are going to take their time. We're not
This. Yeah, all right, what we gonna do? Because we obviously ain't trading back. So what we gonna do? Let's see.
Right there, he right there. He right there.
Right there, y'all. Right there.
You
We
right
got
there.
all those guys
I
there.
think this
right
might.
I would love to be
this
correct.
might be.
2 years in
I
a
think
row.
this might be the quietest I've ever been in a while.
I would love to be correct 2 years in a row because I started the draft off by saying we either gonna get Michael or
Jalen.
You need to go walk. Well, I mean,
They was at that private workout about a week ago for both
Facts.
of those guys.
Shake your hands, slap it,
You gotta
slap
go
it
walk.
back to politicking and BS. Yeah, they were doing all that.
I didn't think Walker would still be here. But man, Mike Green's still there though too, bro. It's like that's tough.
But you take if you gonna go over cap and like high character guys, we take Jalen. Jalen needed no kind of trouble at Georgia at all. So I mean, and everybody else was racing cars and getting all kind of charges and everything. So I mean, I think it's the right choice for the organization. And then you
Now keep it real. Now keep it real with me, y'all. Do y'all want just a Georgia Bulldog, period, or do y'all
No.
what is it?
I want the best.
I really want the best player that can help us to
He
get
wanted
to the
buckets.
quarterback.
He wanted the bucket. They get to the quarterback, and he a dog.
Again, I want the best. I want the best player that's gonna come here. But let's be honest, though. Again, it would be nice for us to get that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Get the pick in.
Nah, they're going down to the very last minute.
Yeah, they want.
They tough decision.
Bro, it's hot. And they may and the phone may be ringing.
You got to go Walker though, because Walker can drop back in coverage.
Thank you.
I mean, look, that's the difference. He can drop back in coverage.
Troy Anderson can't do it.
I mean, Jalen Walker can.
Hey, Graybeard, I'm gonna be honest with you. Troy Anderson can't even walk up the steps at this point.
Oh man, Head ain't gonna-
Trey Anderson. Hey, what you say? He tender as a smoked neck bone.
Not the smoking it, man.
Not the smoke.
This clock, this drill like this moment, that picture been
God,
shit. Y'all
hey,
this shit that hole.
Hey man, they killing me, man.
Do not overthink this pick. Do not overthink this pick.
There's so many options, family. This thing going down to the down. They still ain't the pick. Not even in.
No,
They're not even.
They
They're not
said
even.
we gonna take every second.
They are not posting this even on even the social media sites at this point.
Keep that thing tight.
They don't know exactly what's going to happen. I believe the phones are ringing.
They can get job, bro.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, they probably taking calls. I agree. They probably taking
I
calls.
hate Terry. I hate Terry Fontenot. He always like to wait till the typical last minute. Just go out there and pick him. Let's go. You know what you want. Stop keeping us waiting.
Terry, like, man, that's my job right here. If I don't get this right.
No, his job on the line.
His job should let me shut up.
Line either way, no matter what.
Let me shut up.
In a minute.
But I seen a lot of mocks saying Will Johnson too, you know. So
That was my first pick, man. Will Johnson, yeah.
They don't. Boy, I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm hoping we don't go corner here.
Either way, somebody not gonna be happy with whatever pick we get.
Right. Indeed.
Either way.
Again, I want a different pick. At the end of the day.
Play on the board. It's a high value pick at 15. You're getting the top 5
30.
rated play on the board.
All right, we ain't moving. All right, pick is in. We not moving. No trade backs.
Ooh,
all right, so no trade backs. So maybe day 2 will be different.
We got to go represent.
Come on.
Here we go.
Give me something good, y'all. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go, Atlanta. Difference maker here.
Stop playing with me.
Difference maker here.
Stop playing with me.
Walker.
The
Green.
Falcons did it. Jalen Walker is an Atlanta Falcon. The Bulldog report just quoted. Let's go. Let's go.
2 years in a row, I called it.
Finally get something right.
They get the lights on, man.
Hey, they finally got it right. We got a Georgia boy in the building. Let's go, baby.
Woo.
Let's go. Jalen Walker is an Atlanta Falcon.
Jalen
Let's
Walker.
go. First round.
So you
pick.
mean to tell me that these boy finally took
Oh,
them
2 years in a row. Jalen Walker this year, baby.
Hey, at the end of the day. Chill. Y'all relax.
Shut up, Chris. We gotta enjoy this moment. We've been dealing with this for years. Boy, y'all got me ready to call my mama. Lord Jesus, there's a God. We've been saying this should have happened a long time ago.
Hey, one, I'm out, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, Uncle.
Hey,
Lou.
appreciate you,
Uncle
Lou.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming through and hanging with us. Yeah,
Sure.
man. You know,
Uncle Lou, make sure you come back to visit us, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Whenever you guys invite, I'm in.
AK Dub.
Okay, no problem.
AK Dub, dog. Hey,
all right. Thank you guys.
This weekend getting ready to be nasty.
Jalen, and you see Jalen had his red suit on already.
Yes, sir.
We
got a dog. Finally.
Jalen said, "I'm just going around the street, y'all. I'm going around the street."
Hey man, listen. I'm just listen. Hold
me
up.
Me and Chris said, stay put. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. Don't move.
I posted the link in the chat. We finna do a little something.
Hey.
Do something before 2 something, baby.
Hey.
Let's go. It's
Hey.
about damn time they took a dog.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be talking about
the man helped us win 2 national championships. He's staying home, and yeah, let's go.
Hey, everybody in McKinney bench just erupted.
Oh yeah, I know they did.
They erupted.
They're my dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
They're my dog. They're my dog.
Look, I don't give a damn at this point. I'm happy as hell. Let's go.
They're my dog for sure. They're my dog.
Oh, and
They're not out.
Boy. We finally got us a real pass rusher. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
And I ain't gonna lie, Arthur looks happy.
Terry, you might have just gave your job.
Arthur does look happy. He does.
You might have gave your job. Look at God.
You might have did. We're gonna see. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still trying to see if they gonna try to do something like they did last year and try to move back.
Boy,
you know what? They might trade back in the second round.
Hey, K-Dub, you know I'm finna have the birdcage artwork going crazy now, dog.
You ain't got no choice.
You know it. Hey, you know it's about to change. Now here's the question I got for you.
Man.
Now, what if we double down? What if we double down? And my guy was saying, what if Mike Green happens to fall and we could grab him too?
Well, we get him, man.
I'm cool with him or Donovan Izaraku.
Hey, man, shout out to Coach McGriff, Coach Terry McGriff, who's one of the Birdcage alum in the building. He's watching the draft with Alabama Crimson Tide legend, Mr. Eric Curry. Hey, shout out to Mr. Curry and whatnot.
Salute to him.
What's up, Griff?
Mr. Curry and Mr.
Here we go. Here we go. I knew Will was about to come in.
Was in our hands. He was in our hands.
Will, you ain't finna spoil our party tonight. If you come in here, we jumping down. We jumping on your next night.
If not.
But I mean, my thing is again, Ryan said it earlier. there was going to be somebody we draft that, and then somebody was going to be not pleased, man. Because let me understand, because you know a lot of people were saying we should have took a Georgia player before this draft, and this draft was not necessarily for the Georgia players. I say you win the Dick Bucket Award. Not they don't just give those awards to just anybody.
Yes, Kool-Aid. We just drafted a starter, sir. Yes, we did. Jalen Walker's a Bucky's award.
Yeah, we just drafted our Mike. We just drafted our Mike.
I got one for you. Here's a guy. If we can't trade back and double down, I'm gonna give you a guy that you can look at. Nick Minari, if he's still on the board.
Yeah, you can. He should be still there at the end of the round.
Hey, but think about it. Walter Nolan hasn't gone anywhere yet either. Who's that at the bottom? Oh, that's Will.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming to the Birdcage for the first time. Smitty, can you get back in here? Because we got some stuff coming through here.
I know
we have the Predator 55, one of the greatest Falcon pass rushers of all time, next to Mr. Claude Humphrey. We have the Predator 55 live, baby. What's going on? Welcome to the cage, Mr. Abraham.
What's going on, fellas? I'm over here at the draft.
And we got our boy Coach Brant in the building, who just popped up too.
You said,
"Hey, good evening."
What you say, John?
Hey, so John, I want to ask you, how do you feel about Jalen Walker coming to the Falcons organization, and what do you think he's going to bring to the table at that pass rushing spot?
I mean, I think everybody's just happy to finally getting a Georgia defensive lineman to come to Georgia. I mean, come on. Like I was last year. I mean, I remember years past. Every time they had a Georgia guy, I'm like, are they going to take a Georgia guy? Like, are they going to? You got Philadelphia got the scheme all the way down. Like their whole D line is just Georgia. We ain't got it yet. I'm like, what are we doing? So for me, I think Jalen's going to come in, and first of all, he's going to be a fan favorite, as you know, and everybody's looking for another John Abraham to make a presence. And I think getting a guy young like that is going to really build a team, you know, especially getting rid of Grady Jarrett. So you having a guy that people can start selling jerseys again, and I think he can be one of the guys you're going to worry about buying some jerseys.
Hey, John, what do you think about the Jets picking an offensive lineman at number 7?
I don't know what the hell that was. I was hoping they was.
Hey, I knew they were going to take one though, John. I knew it.
I think the trade with the trade kind of messed everybody up. The Travis Hunter trade. Yeah. It seemed like everybody okay, we're not gonna go for what we want, we're gonna go for what we need now. So we're gonna look at our team and see what our need is compared to, like, let's just keep the draft like what we want. Like what we want is out of the picture now, because you know Travis is gone, so the whole draft is a little itchy now. So let's just get like what we need now, let's not waste money in the first round.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Hey man, at the end of the day, we have Walter Nolan to the Cardinals.
Walter Nolan's gone to the Cardinals, so that's definitely a big pickup.
That's it.
Hey John, what do you think Atlanta going with their second round pick? What would you be looking at?
I would try to get another end, honestly. I think there's still gonna be a couple of guys out here. There's one guy that I'm really partial to, Kyle Kennard. I think he'll be a great pickup in the second round, or either the third round or fourth round. You know, he's a guy from South Carolina. He's a hard-working guy. He's young, and I think he'll get, he can drive down. You don't got if he don't work out, he can drive home. Like sometimes it's just common sense. You know, you ain't wasting money. Like if it don't work out, he can just drive home. So it's just like, hopefully they can get him, but I hope they just try to stack this defense as much as possible. I think the offense is loaded. I mean, every time you see it, the offense is loaded. So there's no point in you trying to look at it. Look for another corner or a safety. You know, if they go down and get old boy Jalen Ramsey, you know, that will handle that part. But I think I see a lot of stuff, especially because how the draft is loaded with like guards and tackles now getting picked so high. It pushed all the skill players down.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah. So John, I got a question for you. Because Smitty did not read my super chat off the other night. Smitty, you're not getting away with that. I'm calling your ass out for this. And it was in the chat the other night. So I wanted to ask you, because you came into the league, like you said, you got guys that were coming from smaller schools. You came from South Carolina, as you said, came in with a chip on your shoulder. How do you feel about the cats that's coming from HBCUs where we're talking about some of these monsters that are playing a shutdown corner in the Kendall Bowler, Kenny Gallup out of Howard University at that safety spot, and many great pass rushers that are coming. Do you think we can grab some of these monsters and mold them as undrafted free agents? I know we're not taking them in the draft, but do you think we could possibly do something with that?
I think it's a smart situation. I think where, just be honest. You go from the head coach, you go from the GM, and you go from the quarterback now. I mean, it's black owned, baby. We're black owned and run. I mean, I don't see why not go to the HBCU and trying to find a player that can fit the scheme, though. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. I mean, I want to see as many black players play in the NFL as possible. I want to see them get positions, but if they're not fitting the mold, we can't just throw them in there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, guys.
I like that assessment.
Anybody else got a question? Before you get out of here?
The rest of the draft. Y'all
man. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. Thank you for stopping to the hurricane, man.
Appreciate you, John.
Hey, John, I do artwork, by the way. I got a poster waiting for you. So, Smitty, we going to get that poster to him eventually, bro.
Okay.
So, I'll pass that along to you.
Hey, Coach Grant, how you think about the draft?
Yes, that was exactly who.
Yes, Auntie, that was your man that you stalking on this damn show. Yes, that was him. They gonna be nice about it. I ain't gonna be nice about it. Yo, stalking ass. I love Auntie Joe though. That's my dog though.
He said he was gonna come through and give us some thoughts, and you know what I'm saying, that's just John Abraham, you know what I'm saying, keeping his word and giving us his thoughts and everything. But hopefully he's about to enjoy himself, enjoy the rest of this draft, man. And hey, that's what happens, man. You know, so you just never know who's gonna pop up. We don't have Uncle Louis. We don't have Uncle Louis on here. We don't have John Abraham on here. Man,
I'm gonna tell y'all who we actually were gonna get on here. He's having some issues right now. We were gonna have a former Falcon legend to come on here as well, and that was one that just popped up. We were gonna have Lynn Kane to come through draft night, but he got caught up in some recruiting information or whatnot. So shout out to Mr. Lynn Kane, Mr. William Andrews, backfield mate. So we definitely are gonna get him back because we had him for an interview, but he had technical difficulties, but he was actually going to come on draft night for us. So we'd have had 2 Falcons and a third relation to a Falcon with Uncle Louis. So damn, missed out.
Hey, but Coach Brent, how you think about the draft? How you think about the draft so far? Good to hear you, my friend.
I think that's our best pick that we've had since Julio.
Okay. Yeah. That's Coach Brent, it's been a minute, right?
I can see that. Yeah.
So here's a question I got for you, Coach. So if James Pierce does not get drafted in the first round,
go get him.
We got a chance to pull him.
Go get him. You need bookends. Yeah. You need depth. Yeah. Philadelphia proved that to everybody last year.
Yeah. Hey,
you ain't lying.
Ryan, I'm going back to what I said earlier. That Prince kid out of Ole Miss, he would be an excellent second round pick. If he's there in the second round.
Hey, but Smitty, here's the funny part. They just pointed something out. Coach said this is the best move we've had since Julio. Guess what?
I agree.
Everybody standing in the
So do they give it? So are they going to give 11 to Jalen?
Yeah. It's only right.
He can start. Yeah, he probably gonna get the number.
Okay. But you know what, though? I'll say this about Jalen. Now, here's the thing. Temper expectations in the first year. He's definitely going to be playing with heart and hustle. He stays healthy. He's got a motor. Now, the thing is, there are some rough spots with him. You have to allow the kid to grow into the league. Right. Period.
Yep.
Period.
Now, so the thing about him that sets him apart, he's got heavy hands, though. A lot like John Abraham did too. He's not a one-trick pony.
Exactly. He can actually cover in the passing game.
Yes.
He actually is a run stopper, and he'll go after the quarterback. We've seen
same way the legend that was just on the way he played. Yes. He's got heavy hands. Quick hands.
Now we can get Trike healthy with freaking Jalen.
But we still don't even know what Trice is gonna do. We gotta see. We gotta at least let him get his legs up under him. His sea legs, as we like to say, up under him, because he's coming off that injury, and mentally, he's got to get over that mental hump. Because physically, he should be there. by now.
The best thing about this whole situation
we ain't
is Jimmy
seeing him though.
Lake
He
ain't
could
calling
if
the
he comes
defense.
out and gives us something, that'd be great though.
Yeah.
We're not seeing him.
I agree with you, bro.
Like
I agree. Jimmy Lake is not coaching the defense.
Yes.
Hey, Bryce, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So now that we've made the pick, and when you look at the analysis, because you've had some breakdowns of all the players that we were talking about or whatnot, what do you think his best attribute is going to be with coming to Atlanta, and what could he do immediately as an impact player, starting off, even though he's a rookie?
I mean, honestly, Brad, just the fact of his versatility, I think him just being able to create, just setting the edge, creating a threat of the pass rushing game. Obviously, I'm not expecting him to be like 16 sacks his first year or anything like that, but just creating attention where the offensive line teams have to shift attention towards him, and then that can create some other opportunities for the rest of the guys. Obviously, you're still expecting Ebiketie to hopefully, continue to take a step. You have a veteran in Floyd who can also help him come along. Guy's been in the league, former dog as well. So clearly, they're trying to do some things. I think Jalen from the get-go is going to be able to impact the game in different ways, depending on how they want to use them, which I think is the biggest thing, is the versatility. You can use them all over, I think, all over the defensive line, and then you can figure out what works best for him and how best to honestly fit him in with everybody else as you continue to try to make this pass rush better and get the defensive line in much better shape than it was a year ago.
Man, and when you look at what he brings to the table and you talk about coming up, and here's the thing that people didn't realize with Philly, and I'll say this, it wasn't the fact that they just took guys off a championship team. It was the fact that they took guys that understood how to put in the work to get a championship and understood what that mindset was like to grind out every day. Now, he's going to bring that into this locker room. Now, the question is, does that actually run off on these players that we have?
I mean, it could. I mean, they already have, because you already got Leonard Floyd. He understands what UGA is all about. He understands that pedigree. He understands that environment. Now, when you talk about all the other players on that team, like Trice, Rourke, everybody else, yeah, I can see him, because they watch this man on national. I mean, on TV, winning national title. He understands what environment he came from. He understands how he was coached. So yeah, I can see that rubbing off of him.
I will say this too, fellas. I think that now that we have Jalen Walker, we could possibly just move Caden Ellis to just simply outside linebacker, just simply put him in the edge group.
Because that's his best skills, pass rushing the passer.
Right. You just have him solely worried about that. And you think about it. When we did change the defense, whoever changed the defense for those weeks, he flourished the most, when he was getting after the quarterback. So now I feel like when we have Walker, we could, take the pressure off Caden, let him get after the quarterback, one of his best attributes, take him out of the linebacker, as far as like being the Mike, take him out of that. So let him go after the quarterback. What y'all think?
Talk about year one?
I mean, I think they're going to try to move him.
Year one, eventually, just period, something. I think he doesn't need to be the Mike, I think.
I mean, it depends on how you use him, because the way that Kirby Smart used him at Georgia, Jalen was always moving around. It wasn't like he was just standing still at one spot. If you look at Michael Williams moved around, but Williams was more of an anchor on that defense and being able to eat up double teams and whatnot, and Walker was eating. Walker was eating. And then Walker also would fight through blocks and get to the quarterback. So again, you're getting a guy like Coach Brandt was saying, that's heavy-handed and that's violent at the point of attack.
You need to use them just like Kirby used them. Put them all over the damn.
Man, all I know is Jalen, with the pick that we just got, the fan base feels rejuvenated for a little bit tonight. We ain't been this excited since when? 2015?
I think we're gonna mess around and get a couple of starters out of this draft, y'all. I do.
If he does that, he get the contract.
That's what we need you to do.
You got
They
one.
better, or they're gonna get fired.
Hey,
the
best part about this right here. The best part about this, K-Dub, even if he was to leave Atlanta, I ain't got to change the jersey because me and him got the same last name, so I'm good.
Ain't that something?
I ain't got to worry about trading my jersey, and I can actually invest.
I swear, I'm waiting on a Moore. I'm waiting on us to draft a Moore. I've been waiting on it. I missed the Willie. I missed the Willie window. Okay, so I'm waiting on another.
Never be my last name on no Falcon jersey, and I can put it on there myself.
So here's the question I got for the panel and the folks that's in the chat or whatnot. The question I have for you guys is, what is a reasonable season for Jalen Walker and his stat line of what he could bring to the table? What is a reasonable season, sack wise, tackle wise? What do you think he bring to the table?
I can see him having about probably 4, maybe 5 sacks. Rookie season. I can see him probably being top 5 in tackles on the team. I can't give you a number yet, but I just think when Jalen Walker gets on that field, he's going to attack the ball. His presence will be felt. Offense will be like, hey, that guy. Watch that guy. And then that's going to free up everything else on the defense. So
I just think him presence between 7 and 8.
Yeah, I care about 4.5, 5 sacks.
Greg got him at 6.
I see 7, 8. That might be good number. 7, 6.
Because we still don't know what
I got him with 5.5. I got him with 5.5 sacks or whatnot, and also 3 forced fumbles. That's what I got him for, because we know he's gonna get tackles.
Because I got to see how Coach Albrecht is going to use him in the defense or whatever. So I'm keeping it safe about 4.5, 5 sacks.
Yeah, I think 5 sacks is nice. 5 sacks. 5 sacks. Honestly, I'm gonna go 5 sacks. I'm gonna go 12 tackles for loss, and I'm gonna go with 2 forced fumbles.
Yeah, fellas, I got a dip. I got an early morning. I just wanted to just pop in and tell everybody.
Yeah, and I do too.
Hey, what's going on?
Gotcha,
I'm good to keep coach. Get in a second too.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get up.
So lastly,
5, 6 sacks.
lastly, we're gonna do this here because we got our draft picks in or whatnot. All I'll say is this here. So when you really look at everything that we have going or whatnot with the Falcons this year, we still have the rest of this draft to build on. That's all I'm saying. I think we still have a lot to build on, and we still got a lot of moves that we're going to make. Which direction do you think we go within the next couple of nights?
I think we're still going to address the offensive line. I just don't know when. I think that might be like in probably. I think there's a possibility that we still might trade down in the second round to try to get like a third round or fourth round.
That was my original assessment. If we do trade back in the second,
so that's possibility as well. So
trade back in the second, accumulate more picks.
I still think we're gonna go defense. I think there might be a corner this time. I think we might go cornerback.
So you think we go corner? No D lineman at this point to replace Grady?
No. You know what? I changed that defensive tackle. We lost a viable leader in that locker room in Grady. So Rourke is not there yet. It's gonna take time for him to develop because Grady just came on the scene here for a year, and he made his presence felt. So I think a defensive tackle could be in our future, or we might look at what the Predators had, and go and get another book in. So those are 3 possibilities we can go with the second round pick.
Yeah.
I think
Trey Rush has got a question. What are you guys willing to give up for Jalen Ramsey?
She's gonna have to be next year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be next year.
That's really what I mean, especially we didn't trade back or anything out of that first round. So
it'd be next year. It won't be this year.
Yeah, next year draft. I give him a 3rd round next year for him.
Yeah, I give him a 3rd or 4th.
Kind of sweeten the pot.
Good. You ain't getting nothing this year. Keep rocking.
I mean, shoot, we ain't got it to give. Hey.
Exactly. We only got what?
We got 46, and then after that, we got the 4th round, and then we chilling into the 7th round.
That's why I'm thinking the Falcons might try to get back in, try to at least get a 3rd round pick. That's what I'm thinking. If they can trade back in the 2nd round and get possibly a 3rd round or maybe another 4th round pick.
I just feel like the Buccaneers about to piss me off. Oh, my bad. I just feel like the Buccaneers really about to make me upset. I don't know why.
I can actually hear Mike Green coming.
Bro, I don't know.
I can see Mike Green going there.
I just can't stand him.
What do you think they need?
You say what do they need?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically speaking, they need some folks on that line.
Ooh, they might go get our guy.
Who? Green?
No. A freaking offensive lineman from Georgia.
It depends.
Oh, you talking about the center?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His name hasn't showed up yet.
I would have Falcons at 21%, and we don't need no quarterback. Let's just do it.
You know, Shador don't fail a lot.
Can't be surprised.
Yeah, but they did him dirty, man.
Yeah, the media did it, man. You know how hype move, man.
I see it, but this what I see him going there. I see him going right.
I can see Will Johnson going here, man, because the Buccaneers secondary is trash.
It really is. Him or Benjamin Morrison.
Benjamin Morgan, yeah, I can see that.
But you think about it, you really need help at the wide receiver. The
great fit,
Chris Godwin. What Chris Godwin gonna look like after coming off that injury though?
You think they're gonna get a Dory? Nah, they ain't gonna get a Dory.
Hey, Joyce says she got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
she said, will Kurt be gone tomorrow?
For a pick, yeah.
It depends on what they're trying to give. What they're trying to give us for that.
Right. They give us like a 4th or 5th.
Wow, the Buck went wide receiver.
Wow. What they get?
Oh,
they almost out of the door.
Hey, but I just said Chris Godwin. You don't know what he gonna be.
Good call.
And remember, Mike Evans is a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, that's true. But they got McMillan though.
Yeah, they got McMillan.
But McMillan is not gonna be Mike Evans.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Not a Hall of Famer. No, he's not.
I'm just saying, even with top speed and everything like
that.
Wait
a minute. They got Emeka. They got Emeka Egbuka. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They put we
right,
go
bro.
get Cone. We're going Cone second round.
Ooh,
we taking the Cone
second
round.
Baker Mayfield, y'all, man, go Azariah Thomas. You know, it's a tall, rangy defender.
Darian Porter 6'2". Yeah, Porter 6'2". So
Porter. I can go Porter. I can go Thomas. Any of those guys.
Baker Mayfield like this. Let's go. The reject will be respected. Huh?
Now here's the crazy part about Emeka Egbuka. And we all got to see what he did in the Peach Bowl, but a lot of us actually saw what his career was like. Solid blocker, great hands, definitely a solid route runner, and got sneaky good speed. So they do have a guy that can be a playmaker. So again, we definitely have to strengthen up the back end of our defense.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna try to use him in the slot so much more.
Mm-hmm.
They're going.
So who would you trust on him?
Nobody.
Nope.
That's a good question.
He ain't on the team yet. Got on the team.
I said Clark Phillips. I said Clark Phillips. Clark Phillips plays well in the slot. I give him that.
He do.
I mean, he do, bro, but that's a different beast, right? I'm just saying, Clark. I'm just saying, and I like Clark Phillips. I really think he deserves to get some playing time for real, not have to always compete. But I know his height and all that thing like that is going to be in it. Do you think Clark Phillips in a game is going to be able to stick with Egbuka?
Not the whole game. No.
Not the whole game.
This shit, no cornerback, to be honest.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Come on, Greg. He gonna kill
baby Clark. Hey, look. You see, hey, look, Greg, you ain't agree with none of that mess.
Hey, we got a troll in the house right now. We got Trimble Thinks Culture. Hey, I'm hosting the show, dumbass. That's the reason I'm talking. What you expect?
And now you have it.
Thank you.
So
again, if you like to host the show, you definitely can. So it is what it is. But back to what we were saying though. So
that was a good
So
pick.
which direction do you think the Broncos are gonna go? Do you think they grab a running back to pair up with Bo Nix?
Yeah. That's a need for them.
They go get the second best running back on the board.
That's a need for them. I would.
They go get Hampton. He's second best running back coming out.
Or do you think they go defense?
Until he ain't gotta be nice. I'm just not gonna post his comments. It's cool.
Broncos going running back.
They got to, man. They ain't got nobody in that backfield.
Marion Hampton or
they gonna go Hampton.
Ohio State. Yeah. Hampton or Henderson. One of them.
Yeah.
I think it might be. I think it might be Henderson.
I think Hampton though.
We'll see what happens.
And what kind of flavor ice cream they like? It's probably the backs in this draft.
Well, and then you still have Ollie Gordon that's still out there on the board too. Not saying he's a first round guy, but he definitely could be a day 2 guy for them. If they don't go running back in the first.
The kid from Syracuse be a nice pickup for him too. Versatility, he can catch out the backfield and he can block.
And he was a 1,000-yard rusher this year too.
I'm trying to take that. He showed out in that freaking bowl game. That man had 5 tugs. Go on, just playing. The dude can ball. I don't know what Denver got to go running back. He got to be running back. Because who else in the backfield? The kid from North Carolina for a few years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, he hadn't been right ever since that injury.
So another kid that actually could be explosive at the running back spot in the league is a kid by the name of Brayshaw Tootin. That is a kid. He started off at North Carolina A&T, ended up at Virginia Tech, ran one of the fastest 40s. He's a poor man's Todd Gurley. That's the best way to describe him.
Yeah,
but he gets stronger. He gets stronger after quarter goes home. That's the type of thing you want, especially in the late quarter. That third and fourth quarter, your money quarter.
Should do it just sitting. I think he's gonna fall right to the Steelers.
They played that perfect.
Right to the Steelers.
They played that perfectly.
I call it. I say he's going to war to the Steelers. So the Steelers, but he coming in right. Great targets. I think it's a great fit.
Do you think he start off the bat?
Now, when you go is where you go. And when you go is where you go. If you go to the right situation.
I don't truck off the Smith. That's the one.
Might just get fired after one season. So,
do you still, even if you draft Shedeur, do you still go get a quarterback out of free agent?
Yeah, Deion pissed, man. Look at his face.
Oh, I know he is.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, but you don't take that out on his kids because you don't like it the way he is, man.
That's pretty much what they did.
They personality is who they are. That any person in God-given earth, your personality is who you are.
That would have never happened if he was a Manning.
Nope, sure wouldn't.
Question:
You'll see that next year, Gray Bill? You'll see that next year.
So hold up. So with the situation with the Manning or whatnot, and I want to ask you this because if y'all remember the infamous Phillip Rivers said, "I'm not gonna play there." What do you think that was one of those childish moments?
Could have been.
Could have. Yeah.
Man.
Jay, what's good, man?
Yo, what's going on, brother? What's going on, fam?
What's going on?
Danny Dimes didn't have to wait that long. Danny Dimes was garbage, and that man was 3rd overall.
Man, I can
feel for sticks.
Listen, y'all. I can finally sleep good tonight. How about that?
Yeah, we all can.
we all gonna wake up rejuvenated tomorrow. I tell you that.
Hey, I know I was baby tonight, man.
So let me ask y'all this:
we gonna sleep like some baby tonight.
Yeah, what pick surprised y'all today?
The one we took.
Yeah.
Trade up and go get.
It probably was the shock of the night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, right now I agree. Dre true statement. Yeah, they love Darren Harmon. I agree because, like I've been telling y'all, Cam Hayward is 36 years old. So defensive tackle is a must at some point in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please join me in cheering on Sam as his wish comes true.
Ja'Day Barron goes to Denver. Not a surprise.
Wow.
That's gonna be a nice tandem there, boy. Patrick Surtain and Jaden. Boy, look.
Good.
Hey guys, I think I'm about to head out. I appreciate y'all letting me come on for sure.
Okay,
Appreciate
no
the invite. Y'all do anything else, let me know.
Got you, man.
No doubt. I got your number. No doubt.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Do you think that was no, that wasn't his pick. No.
And that's the first DB picked up.
Yeah.
So I mean, Will Johnson, ooh, he's slipping. He's sliding. But you know why he's sliding? That 40. He haven't ran a 40 all offseason.
Him not running that 40 really hurt.
So what y'all think we do in the second round?
Between D tackle.
Yeah.
What Tampa just did, I'm thinking it might be corner or D tackle.
Cornerback.
DB.
But you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Will Johnson might be being blessed because if he fall back, one of them playoff teams gonna get him. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, if Philly get him, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Philly get him, it's a problem.
Exactly where he might land. He just fall in their lap.
You said what are the still to Skip Sanders? Boy, if they take Jackson Dart, I'll be peed.
So here's the thing: where do you think Starks goes to? Because again, like you say, Philly is an option. You don't want him there.
If he go to Philly, man,
he may fall.
I said that about 2 weeks ago. They gonna trade up and get him. If he fall past Pittsburgh, they gonna trade up and get Starks.
What about Baltimore?
You said Baltimore?
I can see that.
Yeah. What about one of these later round teams?
But I'm telling you, in Baltimore, they like to revamp their pass rush, so I think that what James Pierce ends up.
Oh, I agree.
What about the Commanders?
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn can do that.
They actually do need help. They actually do need help on the back end of that defense.
Secondary terrible.
I can see that.
He will fit a Dan Quinn defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of these teams on the back end to get him, not sure. See Philly.
If Philly get Malachi Stark with that front cover. Oh,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
But I also seen a lot of mocks. Philly getting old boy out of Jahad Campbell. I seen a lot of mocks.
Campbell, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, and Ryan said it. Surprise gonna be.
Wow.
If Shador don't get drafted by the Steelers, Cleveland Browns gonna move back up the board because they just got picks from that trade with Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
They got a number.
And a trade with the Houston Texans, so they got the ammo. So if he doesn't go to the Steelers, if they don't go to the Steelers, and think about it, pick. Go ahead.
Like I was saying,
Cleveland wanted. They could just sit there at the top of the second and get him. He just falls to tomorrow.
But they got the collateral. But they got enough collateral to get him now, and it still won't affect them next year.
Yeah,
they literally playing without money.
I get what you're saying because the playoff teams are coming into view.
I don't see any going to go get him. They got bona fide stars. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got bona fide stars on these teams. You got what's the name for Detroit? You got
they got Joe Flacco and freaking Kenny Pickett.
I'm surprised.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
no, I'm talking about these teams like Philly, KC, Buffalo, Washington, Detroit, Baltimore.
They got their quarterbacks already. I get what you're saying.
Steelers just took a D tackle.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh man, he didn't.
Man, come on,
He falling.
Yeah,
he falling.
Hey, Cam Hayward. I told you, Cam Hayward is the reason for this pick.
Yeah.
Cam Newton got a good 1 year,
right,
2 years left.
I think you going right here, Shador. Dang.
Well, Shador finna be pissed. Shador finna be pissed off trying to take it out on every team that passed on him.
We know.
What if the Giants come back and try to get
Hey,
Shador?
this 2018 Lamar Jackson all over again.
Yeah. What if the Giants try to trade back in to get Shador?
Somebody in that top of that second gonna do it.
I'm telling you.
I can see it. It makes sense.
Y'all
They
think
got Abdul Carter. That's 2 first-round talents.
what round y'all see Charlotte going there?
Who?
Last or either undrafted.
Yeah. He probably be like Mr. Unirrelevant.
I already told y'all the DB I want Darren Porter. Well, Iowa State. That's what I want.
Oh no, he gone by tomorrow.
Damn.
He gone by tomorrow.
So here's the question. So who do you think is gonna take Shador in the first?
Oh boy.
That was his last hope, yeah.
That was his last hope. That was his last hope.
So in other words, he might be a day 2 pick.
He might be a day 2 pick.
Y'all just drew up the scenario.
Yeah.
Either the Browns or the Giants gonna move up to go get him.
I'm telling you.
That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Because you only got Jamie Winter on the 2-year deal. You got Ruck on the 1-year deal.
Everybody hates him, huh?
Being on top.
I don't know.
Cleveland, Deshaun Watson gone for the year. That's number one. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson gone for good.
I don't know why.
You don't know how much he got in the tank. And then you got Kenny. Do you want to believe in Kenny Pickett?
No.
Go.
No.
You said that quick.
No.
Oh man.
I'm gonna step out there. Been good tonight. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to do the thing.
All right, K-Dub. All right, great bill.
I gotta get up. I'm happy. I'm happy for the pick and everything. We'll have some more shows coming on the rest of this week. We'll get our thoughts. Now
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
It's been a great show.
I know I am. Believe that.
Well, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend.
I gotta get up. I gotta get up 3 a.m. All right.
Sleep good
tonight. All right, K-Dub.
All right.
See y'all soon, man. But yeah, man, that's messed up, man. You paying for somebody else trip, somebody else. You know, the media don't like his dad, so he got to pay for it.
But you also got to remember it's not just his dad, bro. You got to remember some of the interviews that he had when he was at Colorado when he first started too. That pissed off a lot of people. So that unfortunately that's coming back to bite him. I think it's wrong. That's just
messed up.
Yeah.
I think Will Johnson to the Chargers makes sense. Also, who the best wide receiver left on the board? Matthew Golden.
Yeah,
he could be.
It's
he
between
could be with the Chargers.
between him and Nick Nash.
Ooh, Nick Nash
out of San Diego State.
Okay.
Nick Nash to the Chargers make sense.
I mean,
he actually had better numbers at that wide receiver spot than Travis. That's why he didn't get the Biletnikoff award. They gave that one to Hunter. But no disrespect to Travis, because Travis did his thing.
Hey y'all, what y'all think Green Bay don't do?
Cornerback.
Okay.
Yeah, Jair Alexander gonna get traded at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. This true.
Man, nobody picked Jackson Dart, huh?
About to say, Bud.
Yeah, he day 2. I think he might be day 2.
Well, we talking about those two quarterbacks. One gonna end up with the Giants, one gonna end up with the Browns.
You gotta think about it. We ain't had no quarterbacks leave the freaking got drafted yet. You still got Milroe in play.
I know.
Shador, Jack and Dart.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only quarterback that got taken was Cam Ward.
Yeah, I mean Cam Ward was the only guarantee. You know.
So,
hey, real quick though, it's getting dangerous.
Oh, it is,
because now Shador could possibly go to a contender.
Boy,
yeah, but which one?
What if Philly turn around and get?
When you think about it, it kind of don't matter.
You said what?
Like you see what's left: Green Bay,
yep,
Minnesota possibly could still go again.
JJ McCarthy, yeah.
Houston, I mean, I don't see them going quarterback, but Rams could go quarterback.
Yep, I can see that.
Detroit,
LA,
quarterback.
LA fits his persona.
Right.
Yep.
Detroit can go quarterback.
Goff getting
Buffalo,
up
there. I mean, I know Josh Allen's there, but if they want to hit somebody to sit behind Josh Allen, you could. Same thing with Pat Mahomes. Same thing with Jalen Hurts.
Boy, if he
I
go
think
there with
behind
Kansas
those
City,
guys, they're gonna be vet.
Ooh, if he go to Kansas City, boy, I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, it'll be a wasted pick by those last 3 teams because he's not starting no time soon.
The Chiefs definitely going offensive line. That offensive line was terrible in the Super Bowl.
Trust me, Patrick Mahomes probably recommend. Hey,
man, who y'all
You know what would surprise me if the Chiefs ended up not in the first round, but I can see them getting him in the third or third round or the fourth round. You go get Carson Vincent. I can definitely see them going to get him. That would be a problem on the
coming to
line.
Atlanta, bro. Remember?
I want him in Atlanta.
We talked about this, Ryan. We talked about that.
but look, we talked about this. But here's the thing, though. Yeah. We know how bad that O-line is, and Andy Reid don't mind getting talent from anywhere.
He will. He has. He does.
and it won him chip.
So, yeah. Y'all still think Mike Green going in the first round or the second round?
If Mike Green lasts to the bottom of the first on the Falcons, I'm doing everything I can to trade up to go get him. If he falls to about the 27, 28 range, I'm giving up a second round pick next year to go get him.
Hey Smith, what was Cole.
He may end up in Philly.
Coach McGriff said it earlier. Coach Brandt said it earlier. Think about it. If you can get Green, like you said, in that next round with Jalen, you got 2 bookends right there.
You win the draft. You won the
draft.
But here's the thing: the Eagles could possibly get him because they just lost Sweat.
Right. True.
That's why I was saying that with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis.
And Chris, your boy, still on the board too. Ezaraku.
Donovan Ezaraku. I'm still staying pat on there. I will take Ezaraku. That's why, for me, if Green is gone, do I want Green? Yeah, but if he's gone, it's still other guys out there. You still got Ty Robinson
known to trade up in the second round. So
you guys,
they trade if he's there.
Kyle Kennard.
He one of those guys.
That kid from Ohio State. What's his name? Jack Sawyer.
Jack I like him at the linebacker spot. Or I take Danny Stutzman if I got a shot to get him. That's another one I take. That's
the Oklahoma kid, right?
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Yep. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Packers. Packers. Packers up? No. Who's up right now?
Chargers going wide receiver or cornerback.
Man, they better get a wide receiver because they sure need one.
Watch the Chargers do something crazy and go running back.
Why would they? I don't know why would they do that. Didn't they just sign somebody?
Najee Harris.
Yeah,
they could go tight end.
Unless they grabbing depth, that's the other thing they could be doing at their back position.
They might back around and get Harmon and have Harmon and Najee Harris in that back.
Hey, I can see that too.
Yeah, Marion Hampton, he's still on the board, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Now, Will Johnson is still out there.
But you know what, though?
Yeah, that 40 time, man, that shit mean a lot to some folks.
But let me catch that. Can they release Joey Bolt if they call for people? Need a replacement.
Are you here in Buffalo?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like, boy, what the
I
Chargers?
see Mike Green going to the Khalil Mack, 35 years old, so.
I can see him. That wasn't surprising.
Hey, Smitty, I got something for you. You're going to chuckle. You know I can't do the show without a historical fact, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Run it.
Yeah.
So I'll run it for you. So the Atlanta Falcons, this is the first time they've taken the dog this high. The last dog that they took high was at number 80, and that was defensive back and punt returner Scott Warner. Uncle of Charlie Warner, who's the tight end that's on this team currently right now.
Yep.
That crazy.
Ain't that something?
It's crazy stat right there.
Yeah, ain't that something?
That just let you know.
And then we picked up Schaefer.
He says Shakur can go back to Colorado.
Y'all out of control.
But
the Chargers, y'all all right? Hold on, let me call out there to LA. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they probably tried to get it. Somebody probably called him at the last minute.
Let me ask y'all this: position y'all think Minnesota need?
Position who?
What position y'all think Minnesota need to address?
Safety.
Running back.
Cornerback.
Because you said corner?
Cornerback.
Corner, okay. Damn.
Now here's what's gonna be dangerous.
I
got something for you.
Bro, what I just say?
They ain't got nobody.
What they gonna do something stupid and try to take a running back? Bro, I just literally just said that. Oh my god.
It's not a surprise though, because they lost Austin Eckler 2 years ago, and they ain't got nobody back there.
Yeah, he
I mean, Najee Harris not an every down back out there. He done been punished in Pittsburgh the way he ran. So
you know who made that pick?
A1, I didn't get the back right, but I said they would probably take a back because they're gonna want to run two back system.
Hey, we seen it.
But Najee beat up.
Running back, and then he is a change of pace because look at what he can do. Look at his highlights. Najee Harris can't run like that.
No, not anymore.
Say it, Graybeard.
Not anymore.
Yeah, he beat up. Yeah, he beat up. Man.
You got to go back in the time machine and go back to go out there and Nick Tatum.
See,
look at
there.
Let's see what they do.
Yeah, this dude was close. When you talk about Ashton Genty, he was right there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because a lot of people had him going to the Cowboys at 12.
I'm surprised the Cowboys
and the
Cowboys try to trade back up.
Who are the Cowboys running backs right now? Y'all know?
I don't know.
The slim kid.
The kid from
Turbin.
The kid from Kansas
too.
Yeah, the kid
Turbin, the wide receiver.
Yeah, the kid from Kansas State.
Dang, they sure use him like a running back.
Yeah, but Graybeard, he 5'5". He ain't gonna do that.
That's why I had it.
They signed Miles Sanders too. What's that? Was
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Miles Sanders. Instead of 150 yards, they'll have 250 yards.
Yeah, but Miles Sanders, you see what he did in Carolina. He about done.
I think they signed that kid, that running back from Denver, last name Williams too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Devontae Williams.
Devontae Williams.
Did. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Packers need a cornerback, so the Will Johnson come off the board here.
I think so.
It makes sense.
Him or the other kid, what's his name? Benjamin Morrison.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all name. Look out for top of the second round, Maxwell Harrison.
What's cool?
I like Maxwell Harrison, the fastest guy in the draft this year.
He's literally lightning. I'm literally lightning fast.
Maxwell Harrison.
Man, what this food? What did he even
buy? They also go corner here. I'm thinking that my man is gone. What's his name? Jair Alexander.
Yeah, I can see Maxwell Harrison going to Green Bay.
Yeah,
I can see that.
And they eating all that cheese. They're gonna be stocked up doing the
So if Jair Alexander get traded, what would he do?
Atlanta.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Probably one bit.
He may stay in the. He may go to the Vikings.
They got chicken. They got
what a bear.
Oh, he could. I could see him in Cincinnati, somewhere like that.
What about Detroit?
Cincinnati need a whole defense. By the way, Cincinnati need a whole defense.
Who was that defensive coordinator?
In Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I don't know because they just fired the one they had last year.
Indianapolis right now.
I can look it up. Brett quick.
Man, they stomach about to be jacked up, boy.
Yeah.
Man, whoever let Malachi start
Al Golden is the defensive coordinator who used to coach at the University of Miami.
Okay.
What if Malachi
3-4 guy?
What if Malachi go to Philly, man?
Oh my God, that was.
I read. Hey, like I said earlier, they trade up. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
Whew. So here's the thing. So if Green Bay does take a corner, Starks could possibly fall to the Vikings because they literally need help in the secondary spot with safety. Because Lewis Seen just got traded to the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get traded. He got cut.
Oh no, he got cut. and then he re-signed with the Eagles. They took him in that sense. So.
Right.
Y'all think Houston goes offensive line?
They got to.
They got to.
PJ got touched.
They traded Thompson
a little too many, a little too much last year.
Yeah.
But they could go wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Stephon Diggs ain't there no more.
Yeah, he wouldn't know anything now.
And they got Ibuka. He already off the board, and that was their number one guy.
Yeah. If he would have got it, he would have. I know PJ was praying Ibuka fall just a little bit further and snatch him up.
But again, like A1 was saying, Tampa's got Chris Godwin coming off an injury, and you still have an older wide receiver in
Mike
Evans.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that pretty much they had to. They weren't gonna pass that up.
So who are the rest of the quarterbacks that already declared for the draft?
Milroe.
Milroe's one. You got the kid out of Louisville. Kyle McCord is another one.
See all that to you?
Jack and Dart.
McCord?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid from Louisville.
I'll say this. I think McCord has the makings of being a very good quarterback in the NFL. And he actually showed the fact that he went to Syracuse.
Ohio State. Yeah.
Okay, the Packers might trade down. I think somebody about to come back up.
Oh, the Atlanta Falcons?
Quinn Ewers is another quarterback that's in the draft.
They don't trust
Tyler Slow is the kid out of Louisville.
Okay.
I forgot Quinn Ewers came out.
Just that way past her bedtime.
Oh, way past your bedtime. No, it's only 10:41.
I bet money if Abraham was back on here, she'd be staying up.
Facts.
I love her.
If Abe came back on and said, "Hey man, come on for a second or two," she gonna throw the bonnet off. She gonna be like, "Hold on, give me a minute."
She said she was in bed at 7 o'clock, so y'all tripping.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. She said no, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
Oh, then they drafted a
all
wide
bets
receiver.
off. All bets off.
Dang.
Wide receiver.
They got that kid out of Texas.
Oh, that ain't right. Hey, but y'all got to remember Christian. Y'all got to remember Christian Watson. He ain't been the guy that they thought he was gonna be.
He can't stay healthy.
They got that Matthew.
Exactly.
If he healthy, he fine.
Yeah.
Be healthy.
But honestly though, but if I'm the Chargers, I would have took Golden because that damn Johnston trash.
Talking about what's his name?
Quentin Johnston, who they drafted a couple years ago.
Yeah, he garbage.
That dude trash.
Didn't they bring Mike back?
Huh?
They brought Mike Williams back too, I heard.
Yeah, he did. But Quentin Johnston can't hold on to a door handle.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I seen them guys. That boy couldn't catch the cold.
Hey man, just change.
He said Will Johnson still on the board. Teams have concern he has a knee.
That knee issue, I agree. Yeah, I forgot about that. They talked about that extensively about a month ago.
They got Adam.
They got Adams.
No, the Rams got Devontae Adams.
No, the Rams do.
No, the Chargers got Devontae Adams.
No, the Rams got him because Puka Nacua changed his number.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen that. Boy, that. Oof.
Hey, Dre, I'm just saying that dude can't hold on to a door handle. That's bad.
And what school he came out of?
Quentin Johnson, TCU.
Hey man, is that Mark Murphy?
Where?
No, I'm talking about the old safety who used to play for the Redskins back.
That looked like him.
That dude look like him.
Who that is?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. It's all the receiver they took.
Yep, that's Mark Murphy.
Oh, Mark Murphy. Murph.
That dude could hit.
Remember him? I was gonna say that was your childhood watching him with the Redskins knocking folks out back in the day.
I ain't that old.
Oh, wait a minute. So you wasn't watching the Redskins back in the early '80s win Super Bowls with Joe Theismann?
I was born in '79, so
you're right. You was three when they won their first one.
Exactly.
And they said Minnesota's open, willing to trade down, y'all.
And Falcon need to move up then.
Here's the question: Do you think we move up?
I give up that fourth round pick.
I'll do it.
I mean, I probably would do it because there's still a lot of selections out there as far as defense. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
With Mike Green on the board. Oh yeah,
Mike Green out there, Davin Izaraku still out there. Man, it's some talent still.
I gotta if we don't get Starks, I got a safety we could draft.
Who was that?
Oh, what, 7th
the
round?
Kid Makuba, the kid Makuba out of Texas. If he's still
on, he'll be there next round.
Yeah, he'll monster.
Who the rest of
the I know what? I think if Minnesota stay there, Nick Emenwari gonna be their pick. He fits more what Minnesota do because of the type of defense that they
need
do.
a safety.
Y'all been watching.
They need a corner too, though. I can see Will Johnson for them.
Why you gonna do us like that? We've been watching his leather helmet.
For my time,
them leather helmets was around before I was a twinkle.
Boy, I wasn't even in my father's eye.
I don't even know.
My daddy wasn't even thought of.
I was up in Deep Space Nine somewhere trying to fight aliens when he was playing.
Oh wow!
He said move back up for a D line or a cornerback.
Matthew Golden.
So Jordan Love has another. So Jordan Love has another weapon.
Yeah,
just what he needed.
Somebody gone up there then.
Christian White.
Cool, yeah, Christian White.
Because Jalen Reed came on, and remember Smitty, I had called that too.
He ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be Christian Watson.
Yeah.
Now, here's the funny part.
He
got adjust to that cold. He got adjust to that cold weather. That boy done been in Texas for a minute.
Yeah. And that Green Bay weather is cold, boy.
Wait a minute, didn't Green Bay pick up Miko Hardman, Nick Offseason?
How y'all feel about Tennessee?
I think so.
Tyler Lockett.
I kill that jacket he got on. That's something I wear.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that jacket dope. You said what about Tyler Lockett?
Throwing them black and gold Deions, I'm in there.
He went to the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
About that. I mean, shoot, he went to the land where wide receivers go to die.
Yeah, Miko Hardman with the Packers. Whoever asked.
Oh man.
I mean, you see, AJ Brown had to get the heck away from there.
Hey, Miko Hardman done got his Super Bowl rings. He good. He just in it for the money.
Yeah, you got 3 of them.
let's keep it 100.
Some guys don't even get one, and they be great players. So
he got 3. He got 3.
He got
Matthew
3 as
Golden,
a game.
That boy smooth.
Who was that?
Matthew Golden. That boy smooth.
Nah, I was saying Nicole Hartman. I said as a
Oh shit, man, he don't care about it.
Golden and his scare part. Golden is tough as hell. That's the other thing.
He is.
We watched him actually take some shots in that Georgia game. We watched him take shots against Oklahoma. He definitely is durable. That's something that you got to realize.
Hey man, don't even mind that game, boy. They gave us a belt to ass. Okay.
You ain't lying about that.
Yeah, they gonna stay put. Look like.
Yeah.
I think they going. I think they going safety.
So here's the other thing. With his speed or whatever, they would show the Georgia game.
Y'all know they will. They would do that.
Of course.
Yeah, let him speak because he ain't
trying
Green
to trade
Bay.
up, y'all. They on the phone trying to trade up.
Who?
Philly.
I'm about to Minnesota.
Oh Lord.
Philly is getting ready to get Malachi Starks. This is we calling this now.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be Starks or Emerau.
It's either gonna be that or Edge.
Yeah. Cooper DeJean.
It could be Mike Green.
That wasn't surprising.
That's why, and that was what I was saying earlier. I really believe they could possibly be that.
Yep, it will be the Georgia game.
What if they take James Pierce though?
That could also be
Buffalo
culture too, because remember the last Tennessee DN they had was Barnett.
Right.
Yeah.
And Barnett helped them win a Super Bowl in 2017.
He in Houston right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Yep, Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Reed, now Matthew Golden.
Who is that tight end?
Green Bay?
Yeah.
Ooh. Is it? No, I was about to say Coon, but no, I don't think it's him.
What's that boy now?
They used to have Kraft, but I think he gone.
Yeah,
I think he might be still there.
He might be still there with him. I think I seen him on the roster.
Yeah, like I think they still do got Kraft.
But should I love to see that Bowling Green tight end in Green Bay? That would be an excellent fit.
Oh boy.
Talking about what's his name?
Fannin, Howard Fannin.
Yeah.
Harold Fannin.
Harold Fannin, my bad.
Yeah. Harold Fannin is one of the most dangerous players in the country. And I've been saying, I said this earlier today, that Fannin is a guy that literally could take over a game and destroy it. You talk about a guy that can block, he takes reverses, can catch, and he can throw. He didn't get that award because he was in Bowling Green. If he was at any other big-time school, he would have got that John Mackey Award this year.
So let me ask y'all this question. So Cincinnati taking Shamar Stewart. What did that tell y'all about Trey Henderson?
He's still gonna be there.
He's still gonna be there.
He's still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna give him no first round pick next year.
Stewart is not the guy you replace Trey Hendrickson with. You hear me?
And you're not gonna pay him $20 million, $25 million,
right?
And give up a first round pick. It's just not gonna happen.
So all right, so the pick is in for the Vikings.
Giants are trading back up in the first round.
Who you said?
Giants.
Oh yeah, should do
Back
it
up in the first round. I mean, they got the capital.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, what's funny is Randy McMichael actually was one of the ones who was saying that the Falcons were going to take Jalen Walker. He's actually talking about it on his X page or whatnot.
Jackson?
Who?
What?
They do need O-line help.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause they just lost what's his name, the center.
Well, you know what that means? Philly might be getting another dog.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
The Giants
unless Houston.
Oh, they just jumped over Houston. The Giants did.
They jumped over Houston.
I think they should
trying to get more picks anyway for some. You know what I'm saying? They've been.
Yeah, I think they should.
Remember, they got rid of the 7th round.
Oh, this could be Malachi Starks or Will Johnson because they secondary beat up too.
Yeah. They just,
but I think they gonna should do a Jackson Dart, one or the other.
Signed, what's that kid?
I'm going for real now.
They signed that kid Adebo.
Oh, okay, that's right. Former Saints cornerback.
And they got that kid Deontay Banks.
All right, night, Joy. You have a good one now.
It's funny if New York decided to New York.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Man, they finna go and get them.
Man, I wonder who don't. Man, I'm watching everybody for the last 2 days.
Somebody's got a mean echo coming from. That's why. It was Graybeard. You got to redo that one. You got to pop out and pop back in.
Giants on the clock, boy. They better Jahad Campbell. I forgot he's still on the board.
Well, I'm interested to see where he goes now because it's definitely not going to be.
Yeah, the Giants need a linebacker, so I could definitely see him in New York.
Yeah, he may go there. This may be Jahad Campbell, either that or Will Johnson, because they could go for a corner too.
Boy, they secondary beat the fuck up.
It looked like Timothy Stanley. It looked like Stanley with the Giants, right?
Yeah, the Giants, they secondary, they beat up, they tore up from the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's an understatement. You saying they beat up like that? That is a true understatement, my boy.
They barbecue chicken. Oh my God! But they took Jackson Dart.
I told you.
What?
I told you.
I told you.
Didn't I say
the hate is real?
Didn't I say one of the quarterbacks was gonna go to the Giants and the other was gonna go to the Browns?
The hate is real.
We're gonna end up in Cleveland.
Dang.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, this draft is shaping up very nice for the Atlanta Falcons if they can just get.
So here's the question: if Jahad Campbell is still on the board tomorrow, do we go get him?
No.
You said no?
I don't think so.
I'm going Izaraku. I'm going natural edge rusher next time.
Okay, Izaraku. We can route with that. The only reason I'm asking is because Jahad was slated to be a first round pick, and nobody's touched him yet.
I think they're worried about that injury. You know, he's running again and everything like that. But I think some teams are worried about his health.
Man, what about Shedeur going to the Rams? Like somebody said earlier.
I said, bro, the Rams.
Matthew Stafford 37.
Yeah, I can seriously see him in LA, and he still will be out on the West Coast.
Who are the defensive tackle on the board right now?
You said, huh? Defensive tackle?
Yeah.
I think it was what my man name was.
Y'all doing
TJ Sanders.
Man, Lee should do alone. Let that man heal.
Mike Green going to the Ravens. I see it right now.
Ooh, select
pick. Surprise me.
So in other words, Philly about to get a dog.
Who did I say? The other Pierce. Is Pierce or Green to the Ravens? Yeah.
Yeah,
they always upgrading that pass rush. It's their signature. So
yeah.
Okay, so they got okay. That's not bad. Now,
Will Johnson too, because they secondary getting old.
Who was that?
Marlon Humphrey. Yeah, Marlon Humphrey getting up there.
Second round. Third round. They got a second round, a third round, and a 2026 draft pick.
They just said Brian Daboll said he wanted Jackson Dart as his quarterback.
Dabo.
See?
Well, there you have it.
Ooh, Giants fans are pissed off right now.
So you know what that means?
Because that's 3 quarterbacks there.
Jameis Winston.
I tell you somebody else pissed off.
There was a lot of Giants fans in X Spaces and whatnot that all wanted Shedeur. They all said that.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you Malik Nate was pissed too.
I know.
Oh yeah, he don't know who the heck for to throw him the ball.
Yeah, he pissed too.
They showing the camera on Shedeur right now. I can't wait for him to get to a team. Hopefully he'll ball out.
Coming back into the first round.
Man.
Okay. There's so many guys still on this board.
Falcons are trading back into the first round. Traded up 26.
Oh hell, here we go, Mike Green. Here we go.
Man, somebody being desperate tonight, boy.
Jesus, Terry is not playing.
Oh, he ain't.
He said in the press conference the other day he gonna trade up. He said the first round. He didn't say what round.
Falcons are moving back to the first
round. You know why I'm laughing, right?
Why?
Because I said this 30 minutes ago.
You ain't lying, bro.
I said this 30 minutes ago, and everybody was like, he ain't gonna lie. I'm like, the Falcons, if they get a chance, they trade up, they go in and get Green, and you're gonna have 2 bookends.
Yeah.
They could.
We talked about that.
The Falcons could trade them a pick next year and keep their second rounder this year.
Or here's the thing: if they don't get Green, here's the question: if they don't get Green and they actually get Emanari, or they get a JJ Pegues or something of that sort, that right there would be massive. Either way.
Wait a minute. Will Howard went to the league for Ohio State?
Yeah, he's in the draft.
Yeah, no, I forgot
he played pretty good.
Yeah, he did. Man, I wonder what team don't pick him.
Yep, it is an official trade. Ian Rappaport just said it.
Yep. So we are at 26 right now, baby. So we about to have another player.
It's going to be Mike Green or Donovan Izaraku.
Ooh, but what if it's Malachi Starks?
Jesus Christ, if we get it.
Woo!
If it's Malachi Starks and you go back-to-back Georgia players, I'm just
Lord Jesus, I'm finna go stupid if we grab them.
Hey, dog, you might be run around.
Look, they always say it come in twos. We hadn't drafted a Georgia player since when you said
for real.
So look,
I mean, if we take Malachi Starks, I'm not mad at that. It will make me wonder about what they think about Jesse Bates, though.
Falcons trade 46, 42 in the first.
Oh, they can't pay that contract. That's all they're saying.
Wow,
pretty much.
Cause think about it, they have a lot of money coming next year, and if you got your superstar player you just got tonight on defense, other than AJ Terrell. Think about it.
On the clock.
If the pick probably gonna already be in.
Pick is already in.
Oh
we
yeah,
just waiting for it to come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mike Green.
Hey, the fans were going crazy at at the Benz when they announced Jalen Walker. I just seen some
Them
video.
folk lost it, man.
Yeah.
The video.
Man, here's the funny part. You got all the Bulldog journalists and folks that are covering them. They going nuts on this.
Hey boy, if they get Malachi started, that stadium gonna blow up, man.
On the Benz,
man, they gonna tear that thing down.
Oh, I know,
boy. Yeah.
boy.
But hey, look, they gonna need a construction team in there probably by tomorrow.
Let's see what they do.
Falcons back on the clock, baby. We jumped over Philly, KC, Buffalo. We about to go get us an edge rusher.
That's what I was just about to say. That lets you know it's gonna be an edge rusher.
We finna go get somebody on the edge. We
all those teams you just named.
We got an edge.
Shout out to Booker T because we finna get us some bookends, baby. We finna get us some bookends.
We got an edge,
They
I already know we're going edge. We just, hey man, listen.
I'm gonna wait till the announcement first. I ain't gonna
listen. I already know.
Somebody already done told him.
There they go, freaking edge, baby.
All this hype on Jackson, y'all.
Come on, go Matt Green, might as well, or either Donovan is a rock. I'm cool with either or.
It's Mike Green though, because if they was in at him on number 15 and he's still there at 26, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. You get two bookend players for the next 5 years to go along with what you got with AJ Terrell and the rest of them guys.
Boy, it's gonna be
nasty. Great beard, you got multiple windows open again?
Yeah, because we hear that echo again, man.
Well, they happy in that war room. Look at them.
Where is that? In the Giants or the Falcons?
The Falcons. They hugging.
They happy about this.
I see.
Oh yeah. Hey boy. Even Arthur Blake smiled.
Harry said, "I'll be aggressive if I have to." Okay, so we gave up a first for next year.
What?
We gave up a 7th rounder and we gave up our 2nd round pick. But we do get a 3rd round in return.
Okay.
So we do have a 3rd round pick this year.
Oh yeah, they just moved back. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Now go ahead and announce Mike Green or Donovan Izaraka
Just a pick swap.
so I can get happy.
No cheesing about that.
But everybody finna go crazy tonight.
Hey, they did like they look. She done came back.
Joy, what's up? So wait, I'm back.
I'm back. See?
So here's the question. So here's the question. What if it's not Green? What if it's Pierce out of Tennessee?
I can see that.
I'll take it.
He fits.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll be a little disappointed.
I either see a bookend or we take a safety.
Yeah, I see Starks too.
That's why I'm like, it's either gonna be Green, Starks, or possibly.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see what we do.
Because in, let's go.
Wow.
Oh,
I told you. You see?
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not
right on time.
Like I told you.
I did not want him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't.
Hey, but you got to think about it. What did I just say earlier? Baltimore is going to be in it for a pass rusher. So now I think that's where Mike Green goes.
I called it.
You did say that though.
I just said.
What is that?
What is James Pierce Jr.?
I was hoping you were wrong. I really was.
Man.
I'm just saying, even Predator 55 took Mike Green over this young man.
So this move tell you that you ain't got to worry about Judon coming back, right?
No, he gone.
I mean, you ain't have to worry about that anyway, though.
You ain't have to worry about he gone anyway because we got Trice coming back.
Right.
Wow.
I'm loving it. I literally said it was two bookends tonight, dog.
But you think about it though, Chris. He got more experience than Mike Green, so he more polished. That's what they look at.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel that. I do feel that. I probably still.
Said Terry Fano is on Mickey Loomis.
Hold on. No, man, stop that. James Pierce, y'all sitting here sleeping. We literally got two bookends, dog.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying that James Pierce Jr. is not a talent. I just feel like feel like they were guys that are better than him. But again, we'll see.
Well, somebody about to be like Maybe tonight, boy.
I'm
have a good night. I'm about to sleep like a champ.
I'm gonna be real.
Y'all have a good night.
This is the thing that we talked about. We needed a pass rush, and here's the thing: you got a guy that's fast. He can cover in the pass. And think about it: where were we getting killed at last year in the flats and across the middle of the field?
Yeah,
linebackers couldn't cover. They literally got 2 linebackers that can cover.
Yeah.
Now you get 2. Now you got one that can get out to the pass while the other drop back.
Just be honest. We were always talking about last year. Oh boy, our linebackers weak. Our linebackers can't cover. We ain't got no might. We ain't got this. So I mean,
exactly.
At the end of the day, we do got 2 guys now that you know what I'm saying are going to be difference makers. I did not see James Pierce Jr. coming, but
didn't Jared Goff just sign a new contract last year?
Jared Goff, I think so.
Yeah, so Shador definitely not going there.
No, honestly,
so how many?
He gonna fall right to Cleveland.
Cleveland at the top of the second round, probably.
Yeah, he gonna fall right to Cleveland, right to him. That's why they didn't stress taking him number 2 or number 5.
We know what's getting ready to happen. Philadelphia is going to take Malachi Starks.
We already know what about to happen.
We know Philly about to take Starks.
Look at Boom. Look at he's shaking his head. He impressed now, boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, Boom.
Happy today.
Hey, at the end of the day, we got some starters. That's what I'm happy for about the most, though. We got
tell us what you think.
Hey, I just want to come back in. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons. You know, and I talked all season about considering the fans and the fact that they were able to pull this off. You know, they're able to make this happen. And I've been saying James Pierce Jr. been huge on my board all season. Every time
I remember you. I saw you do that YouTube video on him. Yeah.
You have been on him the entire off season. Boom.
Yeah,
I want to say that.
So the fact that they were.
But think about this, y'all. They got those 2 guys, but that 3rd round pick, they could possibly still get a top cornerback in this draft or interior defensive lineman.
And you, Smitty, you and Chris been talking about this all season. It's gonna be a lot of steals in that 3rd and 4th round. Think about all these top 2 guys that are dropped. You know that are gonna drop because of how defensive heavy this draft is. Ryan also talked about it, man. Like. I'm excited for this team, you know, because we look at the situation, man. You talk about not having a legit pass rusher since Abraham, you know, and you talk about a team, and then think about it. We look at, you look at them bringing in a Leonard Floyd, you look at bringing those guys. I mean, I think this team probably is going to jump into top 15 sack numbers. Who knows, possibly top 10. Now, like you said, they made the draft easier. You can go D tackle. You can go corner. In my opinion, I like Joey Porter. I like Trey Amos. But there's still a lot of good defensive tackles out there. You talk about Big Boy from Florida. So, and I'm not saying that he's going to be like a stellar, he's not going to be eye candy. But the Atlanta Falcons have done a great thing considering the fans. And I've been talking to all this, consider the fans, and it's not just about that, but the fact that they were able to get 2 marquee players from the Southeast Conference, that speaks volumes, man.
Right outside of their backyard.
Best competition.
And they told y'all the direction they was going because that's why they re-signed a lot of these players that they had last year. Yeah, they were going to bet on the first 2 picks that they made in this draft. Anything other than that is going to be depth and it's going to be extra.
Right. And at the end of the day, we need starters.
Like, and here's the scary part.
Said we need starters.
And here's the scary part about this.
What's that?
Emanari hasn't been picked yet.
Oh boy,
I think he's going second round.
Think about it. Makuba hasn't been picked yet, and Minari hasn't been picked yet. You got a lot of talented
right now still out there.
Think about it. Darian Porter's still on the board right now at that corner spot.
Jerry Amos, Israel Thomas.
I'm telling you.
And this
is what I keep telling people.
I think only one linebacker has been taken. Campbell is still on the board. You got from Clemson. Man, they can go several ways with this thing, man. But like I said, I'm excited, man. And guys, don't forget, we ain't even seen Braylon Trice yet.
No, we haven't.
We haven't seen them yet. So when you
look at
and also, I'm thinking about it now, two guys, and I mean, and boom, you correct me if I'm wrong. James Pierce Jr. drafting him also. He's kind of like built like Leonard Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably is going to be the guy to replace Leonard anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that lets us know AK-47 might be out of the building soon too. You know,
boom.
Yes, he's on the bubble.
For you.
I think he's on the bubble.
This. Coach McGriff just brought this up or whatnot. Cam Jackson, that 400-pounder, that 400-pounder at Florida is still available. You can get him in the third round.
Hey,
the
great wall of the NFL draft.
Oh man, the Ravens took Malachi Starks. God, dog.
I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay with them taking him instead of them.
Okay,
I'm okay with them taking him instead of Philly taking him.
They get a steal right there, man.
Let's be real. If he goes to Philly,
yeah,
Jay, think about this. If he goes to Philly, they already got 2 solid bookend corners. All they needed was another safety. And Malachi would have been that piece on that defense.
Y'all still see us getting offensive linemen?
I think we're gonna probably end up getting Jalen Ramsey after we get this defense together. That's just my opinion on that. I know that might sound crazy to y'all.
Why is it crazy?
Happening.
It ain't crazy to me.
But why is it crazy, Ron? What I always tell y'all about things like that. Think about it. Even if they traded a 3rd-round pick for Jalen Ramsey, what cornerback in the 3rd round you gonna take over Jalen?
Bro, they gonna have the best. Think about it. They're gonna have the best safety tandem in the league. You got Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks right now. In that secondary.
That's why I said great pick for the Ravens.
So what just like I just said too.
And they drafted older cornerbacks
last year. But here's the thing. Now I know my man said let's not get that 400-pounder, but let's be real. He actually eats up 2 blocks, and that frees your linebackers to roam free, and we can actually get a pass rush with that dude. But
hey, another name that I want y'all to watch.
Player, but I think
day 3, Space Eater or Alfred Collins from Texas.
Oh yeah, Collins is nasty.
Big sleeper.
Hey, if they can get him on the interior of that line, Brandon Dorless might be looking for a job.
So what does Detroit do here?
Hey, wait a minute. What about Harmon?
Harmon's already gone.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
Still, I told you.
Remember this?
Yeah. I had to step away for a phone call.
Cam Hayward.
Hey, remember this, Chris? We were sitting here talking about defensive tackles. Ty Robinson's still on the board.
Yeah,
he'll be there day 3.
He'll be that day. He might be gone at day 2, depending on what system he go to.
Did the Falcons trade that 4th-round pick?
No, they.
Let me
it was a 2nd and a 7th round pick.
Second,
they just swapped the 2nd and the 3rd. Yeah,
but we gave up a 1st next year.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still got our 4th. So we
got a 3rd and 4th.
We cooking with fish grease.
3rd and a 4th, so we good.
Yeah,
and they could possibly trade back in the 4th or 5th round. Like, looking at the draft, the capital is going to be less for those guys, so they could possibly make more moves. Ain't no telling what can happen.
Now here's what's scary.
7 in the 1st round.
I got somebody for you that ain't nobody talking about right now, and we've been talking about this guy for a minute. Deone Walker out of Kentucky is still on the board.
Look, of course. I think he's going to be there.
We joked about his ankles, but yeah, he can get the job done.
Now let me ask you guys this: do the Atlanta Falcons attempt? Because it looked like Campbell may end up going in the 2nd round. He could possibly go one of these last 3 picks. I think Washington can use another linebacker, maybe Buffalo. Because he's their scheme. He reminds you a lot of Big Bond up there. But is it possible they can trade back in and get Jahad Campbell in the 2nd round?
With a 3rd and a 4th round pick, depends on how far he falls.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If he falls, let's say in the 50s, oh yeah, it's there.
Oh wow, boy! For him to be still there, then I'm just gonna be like, folks just don't believe him.
Hey, guess who else is still on the board?
Who?
You still have, fellas, we still have JJ Pegues on the board as well at that D tackle spot. So at this point, we definitely need to get a D tackle right about now. At this point, you've already got your bookends. You need to get as we would say, you need to get your plug.
I can see Trey Amos right here with Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, and just think about it. Get your plug. You help your linebacking core out, and then on top of that, you still have a chance to do something with undrafted free agents because everybody ain't getting drafted.
Do y'all think the Eagles gonna take Will Johnson?
They need a corner.
That's the only thing that makes sense for them.
They need one.
A corner or a safety, but
I think they're gonna take a safety.
Emma Warrior still on the board.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can see them getting Emanari, or I can see them getting Makuba.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Who the best? Ezaraku. He probably the best edge left on the board.
Or you might be right. Or they
Mike
could
Green.
go Ezaraku.
Mike Green is still out there.
And that's the thing, man. Mike Green is still available though. That's the thing.
He'll end up in Detroit because they need somebody on the other side of Hutchinson.
Man, who is this Chief fan looking like Andy Reid? I mean, Lion fan looking like Andy Reid, man.
Man, you don't. You ain't got no sense, bro.
Yeah,
no.
Not doing this.
Maxwell Harrison. Who was that?
Cornerback from Kentucky.
Oh, that's the cornerback from Kentucky.
Yeah,
he fastest corner in the draft.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I can see him going to Detroit.
Yeah. But look, fellas, I'm gonna check back out. I gotta get up in the morning. I want to come back on and shout out y'all that pick, man. Them Falcons did their thing tonight, man.
Oh yeah, you know I'm making a video as soon as I jump off.
I can't wait.
We already know you got that.
I know.
Hey, I ain't done.
Drop jump, man.
Hey, boom, we got to connect soon, bro.
Okay, cool.
Send me your info. You on the ground?
Yeah.
Send me.
Follow you tonight.
Okay.
Hey, man, hold on. Hey, make sure you also pass him my info as well, because we definitely got to get you on the show on the regular.
I got
you.
You.
Gotta link up. We all got.
I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Y'all be safe, man. Hey, go Falcons, man.
Hey,
appreciate you,
rise up.
All right.
Rise up.
Hey, y'all, Detroit
statement said, "Man, I can't sit down right now."
Think about it, Hutchinson. Well, think about this, man. If Green could possibly go to Detroit, maybe.
Tyleek Williams out of Ohio State.
Tyleek Williams. Tackle. Never mind.
Yeah, they needed it.
Oh, I forgot about Tyleek.
I did.
Yeah. He said he didn't.
6'2",
I guess we can't forget about him now. So
Washington on that, y'all.
Washington, let's see.
Definitely corner.
Goes after?
Definitely cornerback.
I'm thinking corner because of Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
Not only that, they decimated in the secondary.
Yeah.
And Nick Warrior is a Dan Quinn type guy.
That wouldn't surprise me if he go there.
Wouldn't surprise me either.
Hey, hold up. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pierce is one of the best players in the SEC at that linebacker spot. And when you look at it, he definitely was one of their best defensive players on that squad in Tennessee. He definitely gave teams fits. Alabama got fits. He was a problem for Georgia when we played him. And he definitely is a talent. I think I'm going to be honest with you. If I look at Pierce, I would say he would give me, coming off the edge or whatnot, I'd have to say I can see a little bit of Chuck Smith in him or whatnot with his technique and his speed. Not saying the power, but I see the speed.
He's not as athletic, but the way Javon Curse played the game.
No, the freak is in the category of his own, bro.
No, I'm saying athletic wise, he in another category, but the way he played the game, his pursuit and all that, I see that in James Pierce.
Well, here's the speed is there, but you got to remember, Curse was fast.
Athletic freak, yeah.
And
he one of the most athletic players, no matter what position it was.
If you still look at him now, he still look like he can play right now.
He does.
Yeah, he's about 40, about almost 50.
Man, Javon Curse got great hair, and I'm telling you now, dude, cut up and big as hell, and he still can look like he can go get it. We gotta we didn't forget Trice Amon-Ra. We just are saying we got to see what he's gonna be like when he comes off that injury. He's got to mentally get over that.
This actually helps him too. Because this could, give him time to heal properly, and then once he gets 100%, and that's going to be a hell of a rotation.
So just think about what this does. You got to worry about two bookends that's got motors. You still got Zach Harrison. You still got Arnold Ebiketie. You have Leonard Floyd with these two young pups, and then you also have to look at the defensive rotation. You got Ruka Roro that's going to come in there and disrupt things. And we'll see what Brandon Dorlus can do. We still don't know what Dorlus can do because he rarely touched the field. But I definitely can see that the defensive line is getting ready to be nasty.
A focal point, yeah.
Don't forget about still got Trice gonna come back and be.
But think about Trice. A lot of people don't remember. Just last year, he had the best win rate of any edge rusher in the draft last year.
He did.
I feel that we drafted Danny Stutzman.
Say what?
Yeah, Ryan said something about him earlier.
I said Philly was gonna either go linebacker or go safety.
No, I'm talking about us. Like, how would you feel if we drafted Danny Stutzman?
I think he would be a hell of a middle linebacker if we get him. But we still got Caden still here. Still got Caden here. So if we bring him in, and then you got Captain Marvel, the other linebacker that we have, Captain Marvel. What are you gonna do? You built up the depth. That's the thing. You built up your linebacker depth if you bring that in.
Right.
Yeah, I take Pierce.
Let's just be honest. Last year,
because of the experience. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was about to say, and remember last year we was talking about, man, what's one of our weakest spots for a linebacker?
Yeah.
Say that. We taking that.
Say that now.
Yeah, can't say that now, man.
Yeah, I think both they about to start the press conference.
What's good, Zay? What's good, everybody in the chat, man? Everybody that's still up at 11:20 at night.
We still got a couple of more picks, and we're gonna end the show once these last couple of picks.
What's good, my dude?
Heck yeah.
Kool-Aid, what's up?
I'm talking about taking
Kool-Aid said get Desmond Watson out of Florida.
Hey, Coop, we ain't studying that first round pick next year. Damn that pick.
Hey, there's some people that's mad about that, giving up that first rounder.
Hey man, but here's the thing: they'd be pissed if we wasn't getting edge rushes either.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, I told you, either way, somebody was gonna be pissed.
Damn, will Elzaraku go to Washington?
I hope not.
Hey, Will, we were trying to tell you that Arthur Blank was not gonna take him because of that shit that stuff that was over his head. We were telling you that. It's not the fact that he can't play. Arthur Blank nobody.
That S word, that's serious.
Arthur Blank don't like anybody.
Understand that, but ain't nobody gonna look over sexual assault, man. I'm sorry,
exactly.
You can't do that. And he had it twice, once in high school and once in college.
Right. If he only had it once, I feel like it would have been different. The one time,
but 2 times, that's a problem. And I'm not taking away from the kid.
Yeah, he might fall all the way down in the draft because of that.
Why do you think nobody has taken him as a first rounder? It's not that he can't play. It's the fact that you're taking a huge gamble of making the face of your franchise, because that's what you are as a first round pick. The face of your franchise having that type of baggage and whatnot tied to you.
That's tough.
They protecting
Green. Mike Green had that chart. Green actually had the charge whatnot against them, and they dropped it.
Okay, they went tackle. Okay, so they want somebody to protect Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I agree with that pick.
Why wouldn't you?
That left tackle was garbage last year.
Now Pierce had something. Now Pierce was beating people up. Now we heard about it. There was a couple of assaults that he had.
Yeah. He was fighting.
He was fighting. That was Pierce's issue. Pierce was fighting,
bro. But you got to have the motherfucker that nutty. I'm just telling you, you got to.
You got to
they give you that edge. Yeah, they give you that edge.
But and here's my thing. I'm happy that Pierce is here, because I said we got to stop drafting choir boys. Because whether you know it or not, Jalen Walker ain't no choir boy either.
Nope.
I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall anyway, because remember, I said it at the beginning of the stream. Well, no, I think I might have been with someone else, but regardless of what the point was, the reports was out. The Falcons going to do this, that, and the third. And the Falcons came out and said, hey, look, we are fine with Mike Green. We are fine with James Pierce Jr. You know, we know what they got going
on. Hey, Dre, they throw it off, my brother.
The only edge that I think that literally was sane was Reggie White, because he was the only man that would pray for you.
Yeah, he'll pray for you before you put you on the ground.
Well, no, he was a little thrown off. If somebody said something bad about Jesus to him, and they said he threw him into the quarterback.
Well, you know, you got to understand what he said, though. You got to understand what he said.
Hey, and we ain't got to talk about LT.
Man, no, sir.
Shoot. That's I
want to talk about LT's the person that LT wanted to be.
I got one for you that was thrown off, just like LT, but he didn't do nothing like him. That was your boy Derek Thomas. He was another one that was thrown off.
Oh yeah.
What's Buffalo gonna do?
Oh, Buffalo need a wide receiver or something.
Dre said, "Nah, Reggie was throwed off too." Nah, it was only when you started cussing at him he got throwed off. He hated when people cussed
He
him.
didn't like that cussing. Yeah, he ain't like
that. Was what threw him off. Will Johnson, that knee injury messing him up.
Hey, did y'all hear about Gilbert Arenas' son?
Yeah, unfortunately, bro. I hope he's gonna be all right.
Man, that's
I seen a picture of the car. I was like, whoa.
That's scary, man.
Oh, I got to say this right quick, man. Uncle Steve, man, y'all keep Uncle Steve in y'all prayers, man. I did not know his mom passed away.
Yeah, she did.
Miss Lorene, she was a big supporter of my show. She actually told me when I had William Andrews on, she told me it made everything. That was her favorite player all time. So Miss Lorraine Johnson, you definitely in our thoughts and prayers, and look down on us and bless us, man, because I'm gonna thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting the Sports Machine, because it's people like you that keep the Sports Machine going. So prayers out to her, man. She gonna look down on us, and shout out to Uncle Steve. Prayers up for Uncle Steve, man. I did not know.
Right. Also remember too, our brother the Dixon way too, man.
I'm sorry. Absolutely.
He lost his dad, and I want to say shout out to Dr. Dixon because I know he gave me many
support of the show.
Yes. Yep. He supported my page, supported Smitty's page. So a lot of other content creators, and of course was there right and center supporting his son. And what I'm saying. So shout out to Uncle Steve, shout out to Larry the Dixon way, like thoughts and prayers with you guys, we got your back.
Yeah. Definitely. Prayers up.
Them Buffalo Bill fan, they should sign up for the WWE minute table daybreak.
Man, listen. I'm surprised WWE ain't just supplying them with it.
Yeah. Might as well. They might as well be sponsors.
Yeah. Them folks gonna jump through a table.
I done lost two aunts. I lost two of my aunts a couple days.
Oh man, prayers to you, brother.
Prayers to you, bro.
You lost your granddad, man. I know that was tough for you, man, because I know I miss my granddad every day.
One of the flies, like I said, he's one of the flies cats I know, man. I'm talking about Stan with a hat on his head, boy. You can't tell him nothing.
Yeah, man. Know about it. Yes, sir.
I'm talking about you lost my great grandma and my great granddad, man. That hurt. They hit differently, bro.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've been there.
I ain't gonna lie.
I definitely understand how you feel. I'm still kind of it never goes away because I lost my grandmother in 2023, and less than a month later, my father passed away. So so when I say my condolences to you, my guy, it's never going. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's never gonna go away, but it just takes time to just try to get numb to it. But that pain will never go away. So praying for you, bro.
Never go away, bro.
Y'all know the good thing is they both buried next to each other.
Dope.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yep. So you can always go visit them and say hello.
I can't wait to go back home, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
Man, them dunks he got on them thing cold.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Man, what is Buffalo doing?
Who you talking about? Who I missed? Who
the
shooting?
kid that's about to announce the Buffalo pick.
Man,
he got some dunks. Them thing cold.
Oh, the Eagles trade up with the Chiefs. That's crazy.
Why they keep always doing that?
Man, they traded 31, bro. They right there.
Well, KC did that with Buffalo last year and ended up getting Worthy, and then Worthy ended up putting them out the playoffs.
It was a Rocky going to Philadelphia. They
need. Oh Lord.
I don't want to see that, bro.
But always
that's the kid out of Boston College.
I don't want to see that. I am not gonna lie to you. That's gonna make me mad.
Maxwell Harrison went to Buffalo. That's a steal.
I told you they were gonna go corner.
And they just re-signed Tre'Davious White, so he gonna teach him the ropes. That kid gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And he got speed. It's something that they're gonna need, as well. Chasing after those wide receivers in that.
Dude, run a 4.28.
Dang.
Hey, who was Buffalo's defensive coordinator, y'all? Y'all know?
Ryan Nielsen.
Ryan
Oh, it
Nielsen.
is?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, I hate he had to go.
Move up one spot. They definitely going edge rusher.
Yep.
Yeah.
You already know how that's gonna go.
Yep.
Hey, Bijan Robinson tweeted whatnot on the draft pick. He just put a smile. He just put that breathing emoji and put a flame next to it. So if he's saying that, you know what it is.
Cleveland got a 33rd pick.
Yeah, Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders.
You better get this dude, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, this has been a very interesting night. That's all I can say.
It has.
Yeah.
This is the first time. Look, this is the first time that we can honestly say that the Falcons hadn't pissed off majority of the fan base.
Yeah, I think majority of the fans are happy with both picks.
Well, no, it's people
somebody
about the Mike Green joint.
Some people.
Well, all the Mike Green fans are pissed right now.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them. So I mean, again, like the James Pierce thing. For me, that I'm okay with it. It just took a second for me to grow on me because, of course, I was on, Izaraku and all the stuff like that. But James Pierce Jr. is going to come here and he's going to help us out tremendously. One thing about it, I know he has like one of the quickest first steps.
You do,
so
you do realize who works him out, right?
You said what?
Who was that?
You do realize who trains him in the offseason, right?
Now, who he trains with?
It's a Chuck Smith product, sir.
Yep. Well, at the end of the day, guess what?
You ain't got nothing to complain about at this point because we all been saying we want something that Chuck Smith has put hands on. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
man,
we ain't paying no attention to that, man. It's all fun, man. Look, we don't take all that pause and all that serious. We just have fun, man.
Yeah.
We just joke.
All I'm saying is that's a Chuck Smith product. So when you see that, you already know what he's gonna put out there on the field when it comes to those players he coached. He's worked with Jalen.
I will say this. I did learn something tonight because I did not know that he was working with Chuck Smith. I did not know that. I have no problem saying
before Chuck took that job in Baltimore, he was working out with it.
Okay. So hey, I appreciate it.
It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of college guys that come down to Atlanta and they work out with Chuck Smith.
Yep.
No, so the Eagles traded that away.
A guy that I wanted, free agency, a guy that he used to train, Baron Browning. That's one of the guys too. Yeah, he even told me before Baron Browning got drafted. He said, "One name I want you to watch in the draft, Baron Browning," and he was absolutely correct.
The Philadelphia Eagles pick is in.
We already know it is going.
Now this gonna be the pick to make me upset because they don't deserve it.
This would be funny.
What, they think they're gonna be Mike Green?
Will Johnson, Mike Green.
They got many
or Emma Waters.
What about Jahad Barron?
He already gone.
Who he went to?
Gone.
Jahad Campbell.
Campbell
still there.
I'm talking about JD Barron. That's what I said.
Oh, Jahdae Barron, he gone.
Jahdae Barron,
first corner taken. He went to Denver.
That's a great pick for them.
Facts.
That's a great pick.
I know they're not.
I don't like it because it's Denver, and I know, and you know who their head coach is, but that's a great
Sean Payton.
That's a God. Now you're gonna put Jahad Barron, and you got him out there with what's my man name? Safety. No, cornerback. I'm sorry.
I just find it funny. It's only so. Here's the thing. Here's the question. So there was only one Alabama player drafted tonight, right? And that was the offensive lineman. Just one player, right?
Right.
They got some splaining to do to me tomorrow.
You about to be
because they lied. They lied to me. Now I got some fans that's Bama fans. They lied to me. They said Jahad Campbell would go before Jalen Walker.
Ryan, think about it. Nick Saban not there no more.
I know, but here's the thing. No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
Yep.
A lot of people were saying Jahad Campbell was better than Jalen Walker.
Yeah, I heard that.
Williams.
I heard that too.
No, they couldn't have thought that.
No, they did.
Wow,
they did.
And I ain't gonna lie. I never put Campbell over Walker or Williams.
Jay, you know who I'm talking about while I'm saying that. I'm just not dropping no names. They're my people though.
I know.
They're my people though. But I should have bet. Hey, look, I knew that I should have took that $500 bet. I didn't take it.
Dang, right?
I would have had I'd have had $500 in my pocket. I would have took that damn sucker bet.
If you would have told me, I would have pushed you to take it. You would have gave me 150.
Told me. I'd have been like, what you gonna take?
Nah, it was just too. It was a gamble because we heard that, and I was just like, nah. I told him, I said, Michael and Jalen was gonna go over. No, I put $500 on it.
Where the money at?
Jay, you heard this in the space the other day. That's why I'm sitting back and I'm pissed at myself for not taking that bet.
I heard it. I was there.
So that's why we were sitting there laughing about that, Smitty, because, bruh, we would have ate off that. 500, easy money.
Man, where does Kansas City go in this draft?
I don't think Greg Mathis has a question about Michael Williams and James Pierce. And I think, honestly, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I think you could have took either one of those guys.
Yeah.
Agreed, Dre. Hey, Dre, and I'm gonna address this. So, Dre, here's the other crazy part about it. When you really look at Jahad Campbell, he has potential to be great, but most of his stuff that he was balling out on is when he had Dallas Turner on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just thought about this. What if the Saints took Jalen Miro?
Sure, do your thing. That's what I tell him.
Hey, Debo. Yeah, they brought Evolve to Atlanta, man. I know Chuck Smith was smiling because I know that's one of his guys, man.
It'll be so lovely to finally get
Chuck. They had to give up a first round pick to move up one spot.
Boy, this is there's some sick people out here, boy.
Why you say that?
No, it's just some sick narratives that's been being pushed about this draft this year. Just sick people, boy.
Sick people out here, bro.
So you telling me no Alabama receivers or running backs made the draft?
Nah, all I say is this, man.
Their best receiver was a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here's the scary part.
Still there.
He was only 17 years old, and and think about this. He hadn't been in the weight room. Now he's put on a little weight. He's gonna be one of the best receivers in the country next to that kid that's coming out of Ohio State.
Oh, they take Jahad Campbell.
Wow.
That's crazy. Take Jahad Campbell.
So we were just talking about him.
We talked that one up.
We sure did. Eagles was like, I'm tired of these folks.
Damn, man. I'm glad I didn't bet.
Again, championship pedigree. They know what they're doing. Because you got to think the linebacker from Georgia, he was hurt a lot last year.
Nolan
Smith? No, the middle line, Kobe Dean.
Kobe Dean, okay.
Yeah, so he going to challenge Kobe Dean for that spot next year.
Man,
I still think the Kobe Dean gonna be.
He ain't taking the Kobe spot. I like my dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he taking.
No, I'm saying he gonna challenge him for it. He gonna challenge him for playing time.
Here's the funny part. Yeah, you're right. I am slipping, Artavius.
You know what have been funny though. If New Orleans said, you know what?
Oh, Michael Williams all the way.
Michael was actually a better player because he actually was the anchor of that D line. And he was
a part of the reason Jalen Walker was making plays.
Facts. He was taking on two players at one time, and Jalen was eating.
Right.
And when he was hurt, think about it. Now, this is what separated him because Jalen got hurt. I'm sorry, Michael got hurt with that ankle injury with Bill Moffitt. And if you remember during the season, Jalen just turned it up to another level by himself.
Yep. Absolutely.
With Chaz Chambliss playing on the other side.
Yeah.
Houston got the
fourth pick.
I'm gonna tell you who I wouldn't be mad if we got. I know it might sound crazy. I'll take a Dan Jackson in the lower rounds. Dirty Dan.
What position?
Dan.
Safety.
I still think Gallup.
I say in the lower rounds if he's there. But
because we only got 1 7th-round pick now. Because
here's my thing. At this point, I'll just say this here: if we don't draft the safety, let's go get Kenny Gallup out of Howard University. That's my guy.
Hey Dre, I agree. They got to go offensive line. They look horrible in that Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And that right tackle in Kansas City, he shouldn't even be on nobody's roster next year. He was.
Well,
we got 3 picks. We got 3 picks left, right, fellas?
Yep.
Just one.
Rounder, 4th round.
Oh yeah. We got 4.
I thought we had 3. I thought we had 3.
3rd, 4th, and 7th. Yeah, 3.
3rd, 4th, and 7th. Okay, so it's 3 picks left.
So 1 on day 2 and
1 on day 3.
2 on day 3.
2, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be smiling like that damn Cheshire cat in Alice in Wonderland all day tomorrow.
Nah, for real though.
Where's ETN? Did he make it? He made it in the draft, right?
Bro, think about the front 7 Philly guy. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Zach Bond, and now Jahad Campbell. Campbell's job gonna be easy, bro.
It is. It's gonna be an easy transition.
I still look at Jalen Carter and get sick to my stomach every time I see him in that Eagles uniform. I get sick.
Me too. Trust me.
Shout out to that man Mark in the chat, man. Mark Burley, man. He said, "How y'all feeling about?" Said,
good old Rocky Top.
Good old Rocky Top. We cover for the NFC South with that pass rush, man. I know that boy Penix cheesing right now.
Hey, Rocky Top got to get something good. They just lost their damn quarterback.
True.
Yeah.
Just saying. They just lost their damn quarterback to NIL and he left.
Hey Dre, I told Ryan earlier should Shiloh gonna be a 7th-round pick or undrafted free agent. You see what's happening to his brother. It's gonna be even worse for him.
Right. It's definitely gonna be worse for him.
Well, the Chiefs gotta get they gotta get off. They gotta get an offensive line, boy.
What's good, Ant?
Yeah, Mark said you ain't have to say that, Ryan.
Ant, what's good, my dude? Appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate you for always supporting the sports machine, man.
Yeah, man.
Anthony White, stay tuned in, man.
Hey, Mark. I see. I got to mess with y'all Tennessee fans. Y'all like to come for us all the time. Y'all cocky.
That we need criminals.
Y'all deserve that. All the stuff we've been hearing from them, y'all deserve that.
I'll try to tell you.
Hey, Juntao, Will Johnson would have been a good pick, but with the way they talking about that knee injury, he may fall to the 3rd round. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
If he there in the 3rd round and we pick, oh yeah, I'm taking him then. Because it's no pressure.
I love your way of thinking, King. King Atlanta.
Oh, rings, baby.
I like it. Can we trade Kirk Cousins for Ramsey?
I would love to. I said that before. I would honestly be like, come on, get Kirk, have you a backup quarterback or whatever for Tua, and we'll take Jalen Ramsey off.
I think they're actually working on that Ramsey thing pretty hard because if the way his contract is constructed, they can move that money into next year when they get more cap space.
All right,
and have him here for 3 years.
And
to add him on what we got right now, oh yeah, that's playoff all the way. And Abe said that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Josh Simmons, I knew it. Yeah,
they had to, bro. That offensive line was terrible.
That shit, boy.
They had to.
So
really, that was an easy pick.
That was an easy pick. With booty juice in the Super Bowl.
Dumpster juice. For real. Fluent mover, easy. Yep. And
Washington ended up getting
fell so far because he coming off that injury though.
Hey, Washington ended up getting they ended up getting an offensive lineman, correct? To protect
Connolly from Oregon.
Yeah, Connolly Jr.
Hey man, I actually had Simmons drafted to the Falcons in the 2nd round.
Really?
Like I said, I was thinking about McGarry the whole time, but actually, I guess they're gonna stick with McGarry.
I think they are.
You know, Charles Grant can still be on the board. We get there in the 3rd round.
Boy, I would love Charles Grant though. I ain't gonna lie to you. A guy that can play any position on the offensive line.
Oh yeah, he's a Swiss Army knife.
All I'm gonna say is Philly is gonna be even tougher now that you have
Campbell,
another guy that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here. I'm not even being funny. I'm sitting here looking at it. This will be so funny right now with everything that's going down with this. Damn. Oh well, Shedeur get drafted tomorrow.
He's gonna be the first pick tomorrow.
Probably gonna be the first thing off.
And Cleveland was a city he didn't want to go to.
It ain't.
Well, I mean, he got to deal with it.
But here's the one thing he got to understand about Cleveland, and I'm gonna say this.
So you mean
diehard fans?
If you can ball in that city, they gonna love you. Period.
Yep.
They gonna love you.
Man,
so take advantage of I look at it like this, man. Take advantage of the opportunity that you have to play in the league, because there's many dudes that don't get that chance that you get.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
and I hate the fact that the media felt as if they had to humble him, but at the same time, let's just be real. The last time they had a good QB that was worth a damn in Cleveland was Baker Mayfield, and before that, Bernie Kosar.
Yep.
What time the second round starts tomorrow?
Same time tomorrow. I think like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Now, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I think what messed him up, and I hate to say it. Remember the Colorado State game where he got into it on the field with that dude and was literally just even though that dude was talking smack. I get that you in the heat of the moment, you got to think your prime son. A lot of that stuff comes back on you, and then some of the stuff you said on your podcast. That's something else that hurt.
Yeah.
So,
dude, you know they be calling trash and all that stuff like that. You know, folks be hearing stuff like that.
Hey, Orange Juice, he can't go back to Colorado. He's stuck.
I pray that he figures it out and gets an opportunity to ball out in the league, because he's a hell of a talent, regardless of how you feel about him.
Regardless, yeah. Man, I remember I had to I just had to really just tell a guy about himself, because he was saying he said something so crazy and saying like, about Shedeur's career. And he was like, man, I just don't like Deion Sanders, so I really hope that Shedeur doesn't even have a great career. And I was just like, what?
It's crazy.
Wow.
Say what?
Yeah, man. It's people out here that are rooting for Shedeur not to succeed just because they don't like Deion.
Well, I wonder what moron said that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was actually on my page. It was out there actually, I was like, what? And I was like, man, that's absurd.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
It really is.
Yeah. So is there anything else you guys have to you want to give some shout outs, let folks know where you are? And because like I said, it's a little late. It's almost 4 hours. This is the longest we've gone for a show, but the draft was awesome. So what you got?
I went 420 last year, so I'm
so you beat the record. You at 347 now.
Yeah, me and Chris, we rode all the way to midnight last year.
Yeah, man.
So look, I'm telling you, but it's been a great show, man. Great feedback, great. Shout out to my boy Abe for coming through, man.
Yes.
Always, supporting the team. But I'm gonna get him on the birdcage and try to, if he gets more time. But I'm gonna hook you up with that interview. But again, man, great draft. I think the Falcons hit a home run. They get an A. I'm gonna tell y'all, honestly, anything at this point after those two picks is an added bonus. Just keep it real. They got what they needed. The only thing that can make this better is my boy, and I know he's not gonna fall that far. Is Nick Emenwari. If they can get him to go alongside Jesse Bates, and he played like a hybrid safety linebacker type spot, that would be the icing on the cake. But again, anything after these picks, added bonus. But Ryan, thank you for welcoming us on. We appreciate it. And look, I can't wait till tomorrow, because second round is gonna be even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
But doing a live show for the second round, or you just watching?
I don't know yet. It depends on what my schedule looks like. But catch me on Smitty Sports Machine all the time, man. When I get off of here, I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on James Pierce Jr. and what it means for the Falcons. Catch me on NFC South Roundtable, like I said, at 7 o'clock on Tuesday during the season. We probably will be on this Tuesday to give our thoughts on the draft and draft grades and all that good stuff. So y'all will see me on the NFC South Roundtable on YouTube on Tuesday. Again, Thank y'all for supporting Sports Machine. And again, also, prayers up to Uncle Steve and Larry from the Dixon Way, man. Keep them in your prayers because without those guys, man, there would be no me. So shout out to them, man.
Facts. Hey, man, you already know A1 Forever Sports over here, man. Please come over, like, comment, and subscribe. It's all kind of different things you can find at A1 Forever Sports, from Hawks, Falcons, Braves. Shoot, man, I even just dibbled and dabbled in a little WrestleMania talk. So, you know, just you never know what's going to happen over there. You know, it's always about being generational because it's always time to be. Always about finding your peace because positive energy always creates elevation. And tonight, I feel like the Atlanta Falcons did elevate the defense. I feel like every Falcon fan should go to bed satisfied knowing that we got not only bookends, but game one starters, to be honest. And that's something that we've been talking about. So regardless if you don't like the name, at the end of the day, the ability and the player is what you ask for. So you just, you got to take that with a grain of salt. Also, catch me on the Hawks Digest as well. The Hawks off season is heating up. Rumors, things are just coming out there. I know, unfortunately, Dyson Daniels didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, so that is Big Man of the Year award to me now. And we'll see what happens with Most Improved. We'll see what happens with the Rookie of the Year. But you can also catch me at the Hawks Digest, Twitter, A1 Forever, Instagram, A1 Forever, and TikTok, The Real A1 Forever, man. Come on over, man. Like, comment, subscribe, have a sports conversation. Ryan, thank you again. Jaden, thanks for coming on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to John Abraham for coming back on with us. Shout out to Uncle Louis Algier who came on. Bryce, he came through as well. So, hey, man, great show tonight. Great.
Hey, man, to add on to what you said, Chris, let me say this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. At the end of the day, it's not about a name, it's about production.
Yeah.
You can have any kind of name in this world, but if you don't produce, you don't win. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm. Don't be like Jamarcus Russell watching those blitz packages.
Boy, what you talking about? Shout out to my cousin Atlanta Good Folks, man, here in the chat. Shout out to him, man. Go check him out on YouTube.
Shout
go
out
ahead,
to folks.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey,
go ahead, Jaden. My bad.
Jay, what you got?
I appreciate y'all, family, for bringing me on the show tonight.
Always
appreciate you, nephew.
Appreciate you coming through, my guy.
All right,
so, like I said, StreamYard is being StreamYard is letting us know you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here, and that's the reason why the screen froze. So, as we said, man, check us out on Thursdays, 8 p.m. every Thursday. Birdcage LLC. This is the longest we've gone in a long time, but tonight was for a good reason. Getting two bookends at this draft, regardless of how you feel about them, they're here. Support them. It's logo business. Let these kids learn, and let's see what Jeff Ulbrich and Coach Ollie does with these guys on this defense. And we got big things coming. The draft isn't over yet. We still got a few more picks, and we still got undrafted free agency. So, hey, this might be a good season when people's asses on the line. That's all I say. So as we stand here, you either get right or you get left. You guys got right with us tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get left because it's time to clock out and get ready for tomorrow. So love y'all. Peace and prayers out to everybody that's lost someone right now. And, man, enjoy y'all day tomorrow. The hell with everybody that's hating. Enjoy the fact that we finally got two good picks and they were aggressive. So,
hey, man, Ryan, who that happened on Freaky Friday, man? Let me know.
Oh, Lord, I got you.
The Unfreaky Fridays. I don't know.
Hey, man, Freaky Friday is what it is, man. It's going to get freaky tomorrow.
It's Falcon Friday, baby.
Nah, it's Freaky Friday because Terry did something that we didn't think he would ever do. Man traded up and got a bookend. So, again, let's go ahead and see what tomorrow holds. So, tomorrow's Freaky Friday, not Falcon Friday. It's Freaky Friday because you don't know what the hell they're going to do. So, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming through. Ghosts.